Hello everyone! Oh man, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to UBOAT, welcome back to live streaming in general here. Holy shit, it's been an interesting old couple of days. How are we all doing? We doing well in chat? Day 3 of coronavirus self-isolation here in the Joe family household. Should be the David family household. Yeah, it's a little bit interesting, so it is. As of myself, I'm not doing too bad. Symptoms so far for me have manifested into almost like I feel like I've got phlegm stuck to the bottom of my throat, that dull sort of pressure on the bottom of my throat. That is really the only thing that's manifested. Shortness of breath hasn't changed. It's not worse, it's not better. No other symptoms apart from that. Have not manifested a cough yet. The parents are struggling a little bit. Mom is downstairs lying on the settee with her feet on the bouffant. Daddy's trying her best to look after her. Dad's got a cough. So yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Wait, you got symptoms? Am I getting tested? No, Varkua. I am not getting tested. The NHS is not testing the wider public as of this time unless they have the most severe symptoms. Advice from the National Health Service as of this time is to self-isolate and stay the fuck away from people in case you are infectious. Basically, the health service as of this moment in time does not have the capacity to roll out national tests to everyone, which means you cannot get coronavirus tested, which is why the official figure for the United Kingdom doesn't actually seem that high in the grand scheme of things, but I promise you it is, because the official figure is just people that they have tested positively, and they are not testing everybody. People in the what they call the at-risk bracket, so the elderly, people with pre-existing serious medical conditions or respiratory conditions are what they call at risk. If those people are symptomatic, then they are referred to hospital. As part of the hospital test, you have to be tested for coronavirus, then you become an official statistic. People like myself, who don't have any of these pre-existing conditions, the hospitals don't have capacity for us. They're trying to keep as many beds available for people that really need them, which means the advice for us is to self-isolate, so we're staying away. The estimate for the United Kingdom is that as many as, and this is through the whole outbreak, so not all at once, but through the whole outbreak, as many as 7.5 million people could require hospital treatment here in the UK before this is over. If you want a grim fact, the entirety of the NHS, in terms of all of its hospitals and all of its clinics, has capacity for 415,000 people. There are 415,000 beds in the NHS nationwide. So we're a little bit under target, unfortunately. And if you want something even more grim, I believe the NHS only has 5,000 respirators, which is pretty grim, to say the least. So basically, the NHS isn't equipped to deal with an outbreak like this, which is why, for generally healthy people, the advice is to stay home and stay away. So that's where I am at the moment. I am currently on day 3 of self-isolation. This is due to the fact that my brother first developed, basically, again, without being tested, picture, postcard, perfect symptoms of coronavirus. He's had literally the definition of it. He's had the shortness of breath, the high fever, and the terrible cough that goes with it. His missus has got it, and his kids have it. My parents are starting to develop it, and I am getting very early onset symptoms. I'm hoping, because I chose the chance to self-isolate sort of ahead of time, that I don't get it too bad. But the truth is, we'll find out over the next week or so. Anyway, that is the situation for me at the moment. Hopefully everybody else is doing a little bit better than I am. Streams are kind of a bit touch and go based on how my symptoms develop. At the moment, they're not too bad. I may apologise if I have to stop in mid-stream just to take a few breaths, because again, I do have a little bit of breathlessness as part of the symptoms, but it hasn't manifested much further than that. But yeah, we'll play some games and we'll see how we go there. So I might not be screaming quite as much. I know Duskers was hard to believe last night, but I might not be doing as much as that. Hello, Freddie. Good to see you, matey, there. Yeah, this is why I keep a CRBN kit. I'm not sure what that is there, sorry. In the boot of my car. That's the one. Zachamir, thank you very much for the 9 months, sir. Welcome on board, sir. I believe you're a black bear now, Zachamir, which is a good one. CBRN. I have no idea what that is. Literally no clue. Right, so let us jump on into the game here. It takes a little bit of time to start up because it's not, it's not the best game engine. But yeah, I would say it does the job that they need it to. I reckon they chose the game engine really on how realistically and easily they could program the water. It just takes a while to load it, unfortunately, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's get over here then. Right, so yeah, welcome everyone. Basically hazmat suit, but for disease and stuff. I see, not a problem, thank you. Hours on the exercise bike during the work weekly meeting, so I'm pretty tired now. No worries, Freddie, good to see you in. Sounds rough, mate. Sounds rough, mate. My school got shut down, and I have media coursework to do. Get better, Q. You too, Mr. Jimmer. Hopefully your coursework goes okay. Good morning, Messi. How the hell are you? Hopefully you're doing better than I am. Good to see you in. Pretty good. What, not feeling well? No, Messi. I might be, and I'm proud to say this, one of the first members of ZF to be developing coronavirus symptoms, which is nice. He has Chong flu, basically. Yeah, I'm just going to have a swig of water here, just bear with me. Top of the morning to you. You're right, Shadow General. That he knows about, yeah. That's true. There could be other members of ZF that have it. Not exactly clued in these days, but yeah. Right then, let us continue with our campaign. So Skipper is Citrus Jerry, Mr. Brad Pitiful, Tier 3 sub, Admiral Salute. Can I get some cube salutes of various rank and stature to Mr. Brad Pitiful there for his Tier 3 sub for 28 months? Very, very nice. There might be some symptomless ones, yeah. That's the one. And Toby gifted a sub to Messi. Essie, enjoy your emotes there, Messi. Cube salute indeed. Right, let us continue on then. Nice one. You might infect his crew too, that's right. It's why I am the omnipotent hand that steers the crew, and not actually on board with a face mask. There we go. All of the Q sick, that's the one. Awesome stuff. So yeah, hopefully you're having a good morning, Messi. Yeah, at the moment my symptoms, Messi, consist of breathlessness and a slight... Not really anything much more than that, just a slight sort of pain in the bottom of my throat. No cough, no fever. But my older brother has it, his missus has it, his kids have it, my parents are starting to develop it. It's really only a matter of time before I touch some contaminated surface and I get the full-blown diddly, which is going to be horrible. Right then, so welcome to La Rochelle in the northeast Atlantic, ladies and gentlemen. This is a French wartime harbour that we have captured. I believe D-Day is happening relatively soon. I think it's either today or tomorrow. I forget when D-Day starts. That's going to be up and around there. Game. There we go. There we go. The game was in like slow motion for a moment there. All of the rest in water and no dying. I will endeavour to do that there, Messi. Thank you. Oh my god, Messi, you're a fucking founder? I'm sure I have this revelation every time you pop in. Right then, so in terms of what we've done then, we've got 71,000 credits, we've got a little bit of research that we've completed. Let's go about getting some of this shite installed, shall we? So let's head on over to the warehouse. What do you need, officer? We need to upgrade our ship. Now, I believe I got some conning tower upgrades, so I did. So I got this one, the Term, I think, is that 4? I think that's 1-4, isn't it? Because the I is to the left side of the V. Tier 3 conning tower is fitted with two 20mm AA barrel guns and a 37mm automatic M42U machine gun on a separate platform. Let us buy that. It's a 6-day installation on the U-boat. We're going to get that one nice and ready to go. I don't think I got anything else. I think like stuff like the accumulators, yeah, still locked at the moment. To be honest, the most restrictive thing for us is oxygen. But what can you do? Let me just get your man off the radio here. Go and get some sleep. Go and get some sleep. Everybody that doesn't need to be on duty, just go and get some rest. We don't have enough beds to get Misfit to bed as well, but that's fine. We'll just leave him managing the diesels for now. Release all additional crew members. Right then, so that's what we've got there. We now need to load up our stores here with various bits of food and supply. Now we've got vegetables on board, and we've also we've got some vegetables. Let's see, we can get some more bread. The meat I probably need to top up. We can probably grab some other stuff. Let's have a look here. Right, deck gun. We used a few rounds of our HE ammunition, which was less than ideal. I could bring some up out of storage. Our torpedo rooms have seen better days. We sunk a lot of merchant ships out there. Boo Whiskey, thank you very much. Did you know that there's more airplanes under the sea than submarines in the sky? We've had that one before. We've had that one before, unfortunately. Right, so we got 2 T1s, 3 T1s, and a T3 in storage. So we don't need to load the torpedo tubes. So we can just go for an outright supply of the reserve. Let's grab 1, 2, and let's grab 3 T3 torpedoes, and then let's grab a load of T1s, because they are my preference. Actually, it looks like there's barely any T1s in storage, to be honest. Look at this, they're really all T2 and T3. Okay, well, we're going to prioritise T3s, because T2s are naff as fuck. There's another T1 down here. I think, no, we're already grabbing that one. So T3, T3, okay, it looks like I'm going to have to grab some T2s as well. Less than ideal, but those are what the Kriegsmarine have in store for me today. Thank you very much there to this, or thesius, B88 there. Day 3, question mark, of working from home. Walls are slowly starting to come in on me. I think with your voice, you should start recording audio logs for future explorers. That's the one. Yeah, let's start leaving like a breadcrumb trail. Bury it in a lead casket to survive the apocalypse. It's not a bad idea, to be fair. Right, so in terms of ammunition replenishment, we need to get HE unlocked, which is a big thing for us at the moment. In terms of our research, we are researching the radar detector tier 3, so that's going to be coming any day now. Let's take a look at recruitment here, or even let's take a look at the leading officer. Screwed gains points to the next decoration. Contribution in the sinking of the Empire Lundy. That's fantastic. The Knight's Cross. Citrus gains points towards all of this for contributing in the sinking of various different ships. Rewards. We get ourselves another officer. Very, very nice. What's in the headquarters screen? That's going to take a little bit of time to complete here. Head back over there. Thank you very much there to Cheeky Walrus for gifting a sub to Mr. Catler Haddock. I'm not at risk, so I can't be tested. Doctors just say to isolate. That's it. Lovely. So, let's see. Ask for a few favours. How much reputation do I have? I have 0 at the moment. I can't increase our point here to get ourselves extra headquarters stuff, which is a bit of a bother, but what can you do? Right, what I'm going to do then, I am going to, I'm going to, I think we're going to get this ship off for 6 days. I could do. Did you hear the joke about the broken submarine? It didn't go down well. Lovely. Right, what we'll do, we'll go on vacation, I think. We also need to fuel up. That's something I need to do. We'll also grab a little bit more fuel. What's the galley looking like, actually? Dave, tell me what's going on in the galley. How are we doing for food? We've just got a tiny slither of bread in there. Okay. We definitely need to grab various different types of food and bring them on board then. So let's do that. Dave, while I'm at it, can I just get you to come and bring the potassium absorbers down to the ventilation, just to free up a slot? If we can just stick all of them in ventilation, just while we have them. Because we tend to only use the ventilator in emergencies, which means, you know, might as well have them in there for such an event. We can always take them out if we don't need them, but we'll see. And then come over here, and then put the potassium absorbers inside the ventilation system. There we go. That's all good. That frees us up with an extra slot to go and acquire food, because food is a bit of a sticking point for us now. We need to get lots of it on board. Let's get some potatoes. We need to get some more meat, so let's go with sausages. We'll go from there, and then we can also grab, like, let's just say some cheese as well. So that's our ration at the moment. We need to get this distributed a bit more evenly, but that will do for now. And then say goodbye. Let us wait the 6 days. We'll grab fuel in a moment. Crew needs to go on holiday. Lovely. So, this has been researched and completed. Let's get your boy back on board here. We've got the Tier 3 radar detector. Let's start a new mission, because we need new equipment production. That's what we need. We've got T5 torpedoes that needs an engineer. Ammunition production. More ammunition available in military deposits. Specialised ammunition that wasn't widely available before, like HE ammunition. So, Manfred Becker, let's get you on board here to try and research those, because we're going to be away for a little while. Right then, we need to get ourselves the upgrade for the better radar detector, I think it was. So let's come down here. We're upgrading our listening room with the... That's the hydrophone. Radio room? Here we go, radio room. Tier 3 radar detector. It's able to detect the latest radars using 10 centimeter waves used by the enemy. Vastly improved range of detection as well, which is nice. So that's going to take an extra 4 days to install, which is not too bad at all. Show me what we've got in terms of supplies then. So, in terms of foodstuffs and other items, let's just quickly fill up the diesel while I remember. Ammunition's looking okay. Got some fish, we've got meat and everything else that we need. Let's grab some more of that pork. No more bread, but let's grab some potatoes. Grab some more vegetables. No fish or anything like that. No sausages. Got nothing else to grab here. Yeah, just this stuff, which is great. Ammunition's looking okay. We don't think we used any of our ammunition. Not really. No, flak's fully loaded. We've got plenty of armor-piercing rounds, and we've got some more HE below deck, so I'm not too concerned about that. We've got our diving suit and our spare respirators. So far, so good. Right then, say goodbye to you. Captain, you could really do with some rest, mate. Go and get some sleep. Right, we are going to send the crew off on a holiday now. So let's show what's on the headquarters screen. No, show me what is on the any orders from the Admiralty. Vacation. Right, to try and improve our experience, what we're going to do is go to the French chateau as per usual. We could, in fact, actually, 25% say we get discipline for extra days. We could go to Eagle's Nest, because that would increase our research rate rather significantly, and that's what we're trying to do here, with half the research time. So we could potentially get 2 pieces of research done. Hello, Birdie. Good to see you in chat. How are you? Right then, let's go with this one. Let's discipline penalties reset. 5 discipline for 10 days is always a massively important one. Due to contact with politicians in this area, headquarters tasks will be performed 100% faster during the day. So, Eagle's Nest, a birthday gift for Adolf Hitler's 50th birthday. A hostel at the top of the Kelst. I'm not going to do any Germans the disjustice of trying to pronounce that. The building is residence of Hitler, Bormann and Goering. Meeting place for personalities Eva Braun, I'm guessing Braun, I'm not sure, often stays there. The perfect place for rest, but also to gain contact. Here officers can settle their matters with influential personalities of the Third Reich in a less than official atmosphere. Fantastic. Right, let us select that as our holiday retreat. That is going to massively ramp up research production to 5 days, which means we'll be able to get a lot of research done, which means the stores will replenish quite quickly. Here we go. Research has been completed. Fantastic. Nice job. We've now got more HE. I think those are like a special AA shells, which is nice, and the SS ammunition, which I believe is the flare round. Emulators 2, better hydrophone, the better tier 5 torpedo. We can also get more potassium absorbers. Military stash. Our intel suggests the French Navy stashed large quantities of ammunition near Nates, preventing it from falling into our hands. There are some leads that would narrow down its location. We've also got aerial reconnaissance. Orders the Luftwaffe to organise reconnaissance of the defence in the area. We could also do that. Military stash. Emulators. That there. Hydrophone. A better hydrophone might be the way to go, but I don't have a spare radio man at the moment. Could change over some of the crew members here. The tier 5 torpedo, I think, is going to be the way to go. Let's get a spare engineer. No, in fact, no, actually, we will get the better hydrophone. Let's get a better hydrophone. Manfred Becker can fill this role, surprisingly. Radio man, Manfred Becker. Let's do it. Accept. 5 days, 13 hours. There we go. We can get that before the day is done as well. Oh, look at that. We've got like a proper machine gun now. Holy shit. We've got a serious conning tower. Research is completed. Looks like people are back off holiday as well now, which is great. We've got the T2 Balkan unlocked. Right then. Let's see. What else could we get upgraded here? We've got better radar detectors. Let's start working on the T5 torpedo. Let's get Mr. Felix Schmidt on it. An engineer. 12 days to complete. Let's work on the T5 torpedo. Thank you very much, Army Pilot there. Enjoying 2 years of, air quotes, professional streaming. Thank you very much, sir. Right. Show me what you've got on board. Because we need to upgrade some of the ship's equipment anyway, so we might as well try and grab as much of the food as we can. Fish we're not having, but cheese we are. We do have a little bit of spare bread, so let's do that. We've got some spare sausages as well. This should be enough food to take us out into the ocean. So let's say goodbye to you. Let's get the storeroom all filled up. So we've got, let's see the galley here. We've got 26 of that in there. We need to top up on bread and everything else. We're going to be off duty for 10 hours, although we need to upgrade the hydrophone, so that is going to be something we need to do now. So let's go over here to the listening room here. The Tier 2 hydrophone system consists of 48 hydrophones mounted on a dome attached to the bottom of the U-boat's hull. It only has a dead zone that spans 60 degrees to the stern. It's going to take only 3 days to install of our, 5 days of free discipline, which is annoying, but it's got to be done. So let's load up with this, and then we will cast off now. Lovely stuff. Right, that's partway under research, but that's all right there. Let us get your man over to the leading officer, and then we can go from there. What are the orders from the Admiralty? Let's see what's going on. So we've got various patrol sectors. Not much to report. We could get another radio operator, which we don't need. We could get experimental T5 torpedoes will be loaded on your ship. Test them in action, but be aware they still need to be handled with extra care. I'm tempted to go with the hard patrol sector down here again, just because that's going to get us a lot of influence, and we need influence. So I think we're going to go with this one. Intelligence. Battleship Nelson was recently seen in this area. Oh, we're going after a battleship. Let's do it. Let's get it selected and let's get ready to go. Battleship Nelson. Ahoy, ahoy. Let's do it. Sector CG. Travel 1,300 nautical miles inside the marked area. Let's wait for the skipper to get on board and then we'll cast off here. Very, very nice. Right then. So everything's all loaded up. Let's get the galley topped up with food and materials and things like that. Let's get some of that in there. Let's get a little bit of cheese in there as well. And then we can top off the rest with bread. Not a bad diet there. Well, it's a pretty shocking diet because there's no vegetables, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. That will gradually run out. It's good variety. In fact, we'll only get 3 varieties in there. So we'll bring the cheese out. That should last us for a fair amount of time. How much food is that? That's 10 days on the water. That should last us a fair amount of time. Should be alright. Okay then, let's cast off, set a course for the coast of Portugal there. So let's come out. Let's come out of the harbour, around, down through here, out through there, through the Bay of Biscay, and then south into our objective. Right then, we are all ready, strapped up, ready to go. Ahead 2/3. Let us cast off. So now, as part of our conning tower upgrade, we now have this 43U, the similar type of weapon system used on the Wirbelwind. If you are familiar with, if you've played War Thunder as the Germans, you'll know what the Wirbelwind is. That quad 20mm anti-aircraft weapon system, which is fantastic. This is going to really allow us to sock the Sunderlands really badly, which is nice. Battleships are a tall order for World War II subs. I know we're going to need a lot of. We're going to need a lot of torpedoes to sink them, but we do have some of the more modern T3s, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. The problem is getting them all on target, getting them all to land in relatively good time. It's very dark on screen, I must apologise. It's just that time of night in-game. Right then, let us speed up time as we begin our excursion here. Army pilot is currently on there. Let's listen to Radio Gibraltar. Signal for this should be really good, as that's pretty much where we're going. Let's get some help in the engine room just for the moment. Skipper, we don't need you doing anything, just come and get some sleep for now there for us, boss. Can we get one of you to cook? What's the significance of you cooking? Oh, I see, it just increases discipline. Oh, unknown radio transmission. Hold the phone. Unknown transmission. Interesting. Curious. Don't need you cooking there, mate. In fact, I could get you cooking. It's something to do, isn't it? Just go and get yourself in the galley to cook. What is this unknown radio transmission that's just come through? Looks like another U-boat returning to harbour here. Visual contact spotted. Radio that in as well. I'm guessing it's a U-boat on its way back to harbour. Speed up time a little bit. There we go. New message. Patrol sector. We've sustained heavy damage from depth charges and are many injured on board. We are lacking medical supplies. We need help at 37 north, 9 west. Okay. We don't have long to get there. Right then. Right off the coast. Right then, ahead full please. Get 2 people down to the engine room. Let's get screwed on navigation. Need 1 person to go with. We've got to get down there and rescue a ship that is lacking medical supplies. So we've got to get there as quickly as we possibly can whilst conserving our own fuel. So we're moving at a head full. We're going to be making 15 knots. It's still going to take several days for us to get there. We're making 17 knots at current speed. That's what we've got to do there. We've just got to get there as fast as we can in order to provide first aid. Nice. Brilliant. Let us go to the... Yeah, we're going to keep going to this mark. We're going to follow this U-boat out. Let's speed it up by a head 5 times. Just got to double time it there. There is a U-boat, Type 7C. Travelling very slow at a head 1/3. Interesting. We've got more pressing matters to get a hold of, so we've got to really shimmy on ahead here. Really no time to spare or to waste. We've got to get there quickly to try and help those submariners out. You can see here now this extra yoke here as part of the radar detection system. It's an extra instrument to help try and narrow down where hostiles are coming from. Our new hydrophone is mounted... Oh, we're never going to see it in this kind of lighting. I'm pretty sure it's... There we go, here it is, the chin sonar. You can see it here. Very good for detecting ahead and around you, but unfortunately has a blind spot to the stern, as described before. So we've got a chin sonar at the moment. Yeah, making a head flank. Well, no, we won't make a head flank because we've got to conserve fuel. There's another U-boat. Look at them all. Come through the middle of these guys as they're not hostile contacts. 17 knots, yeah, we're really cutting ahead here, but we've got to make good time. Good stuff. Just checking, are you aware of the officer skills upgrade? You should check to see if you have any available. I think I don't. I don't think I've got any upgrades available for them. Skills. Oh, no, I do. Oh, okay, fair enough. Thank you. I've upgraded a few of them, but I didn't realise I'd unlocked more. Right then. So Captain Citrus Jerry can choose between officer can recruit 3 sailors instead of 2 to aid him. Ooh. Or unlocks the ability to knock out a sailor who has panicked instead of calming him down. Punch. What should we do with this one, chat? Do we want Iron Fist or do we want management? What do we think? No Soviet stream, good chance of increased viewership. No worries there, ZZ Knob. Tell that to it, long live Quebec, that's it. What do we think? Management. I think management's going to be the way to go. Just because it's going to let him spot people a lot better. We'll let the other officer, we'll get Screwed to punch people. I think we're going to let Citrus have management, though. Management. Officer can recruit 3 sailors instead of 2 to aid him. Let us select that. Screwed, do you have your abilities? You do not. You're not even level 3 yet, bro. Let's check the rest of the crew members. Army pilot. Yeah, not even level 3 yet. Captain's steaming well ahead. Okay. So the skipper can have, there we go, 3 crew members aiding him now. That's going to be especially helpful on, like, maybe not the attack computer, but definitely up on, like, top deck. That's going to be fantastic to help spot targets. Very, very nice. Right then, just steaming ahead there. Physical abuse is the best form of management. That's the worst form of management. Good stuff. So 17 knots. We've currently been at sea for 1 hour. We're going to see how many days we can get down there. Navigation's holding reasonably well. I've got to just do a changeover of crew members here. Army pilot, come and get some rest for us. Jirenthar, take over on the radio room for us, please. Listen for hostile aircraft. Screwed, come and get yourself some rest for now there, buddy. Let's get Citrus to take over on navigation. Take 1 extra crew member with you, just to help with sonar, or sorry, to calculating your position. Gyro compass is actually not on. So skipper, come and turn on the gyro compass. That's probably why we were struggling. Get that fired up. Costs a little bit of extra diesel, but should be okay. Misfit, release your additional crew members. Going to be slowing down here. Sleep and then change over on the diesels. Take 2 people with you there. Dave, come forward. Ready for the changeover of the crew members here. Very, very nice. Here comes Dave. So far, so good. Coming down to a head standard for the moment. Once the engine operators get in there, they'll be able to ramp it back up to a head full. Currently making 14 knots while we do the changeover of the shifts. Here is your boy on station. Ahead full for me, please there, Dave. And let's make some good time. So we've been at sea for 2 hours currently. Just got to get a little bit further ahead. Once we get a bit further out here, we should be able to go. There we go. We're at full whack. Been at sea for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. Yep. Let's get an extra person to help in navigation, and let's go to a head flank. It's going to cost us a lot of diesel, but it's going to reduce the amount of time. If they've got casualties, let's try and skirt the coast here, just a little bit closer, without actually triggering it. Like so. Making 19 knots. Been at sea for over a day. Should get there about 2 days in. That is very good time, but the diesel is going to be suffering for that. Make no mistake. No extra reports. Patrol sector reach. Let's radio that in. Right then, what time is it? It is currently daytime as we get over here. Right then, Skipper, release yourself from navigation for now. Come up to the watch deck and take... All of his positions say that he can only take 2 crew members. Because it's like greyed out. But I'm not sure what the significance of taking a 3rd crew member was. I don't know. Maybe I can reset it. I guess maybe for manning these things, but... There's only 2 extra guns, so I'm not entirely sure. Let's get over there. We're moving at tippy top ahead flank, trying to give this guy a hand as best we can. See if we can spot him as we close in here. He's somewhere ahead of us. There we go. Target is too far. We have eyes on, eyes on. Lovely stuff. Right then, we're all radioed in. We've just got to get there in reasonably good time. You can actually see the coastline here. They're very close to the coast. They were damaged by depth charges. Got to make sure there's nothing else around. How are we doing on the listening post for us here? Nothing yet. Let's try and get some better radio communique. Durenthar over here for us. Army pilot, get on the lift. Oh! Contrail. I fucking knew it. He's getting harassed. Right, okay. We got to get ready for a... We've got to get ready for a fight with a Sunderland, short Sunderland. Okay, get up here. Take your 2 additional crew members. Alarm. Enemy aircraft 12 o'clock. Got to get over there and try and give him a hand. We've got additional crew members on the machine guns. I'm hoping we've got enough HE ammunition to be able to deal with this guy. Here we go. All guns active. Let's get ready to engage them. Excellent stuff. Guns are all ready to go. Radio operator missing. Durenthar, let's get on the radio station as well for us, please. In it, there it is. It's trying to depth charge your man. And hear it. We've got him on the radar detector. Out of range. Let's radio it in. Here we go. Guns are trained and ready. Radio in our successful spot. Just try and get as close to the U-boat as we can. We've got to try and help it. Set a course to these coordinates. Swing us around a little bit. There is our target. Let's see how we do, folks. Come on, come on. Solution on the aircraft is 9%. 10%. U-boat spotted. Let's radio that in. There it is. Still going in for an attack approach on the other guy. Skipper. Oh. Skipper. Manual mode observation. Come on, swing this thing around. Where is that bastard plane? There she is. He's bombing the shit out of that poor U-boat. Right. Come on, folks. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Moving at a head flank, absolutely burning through our fuel reserve. Discipline's actually suffering a little bit. Let's change us out to red light running for us, please, quickly. Misfit, get out of bed, change us to red light running. Just for combat conditions here, just so we don't drain our discipline too hard. Right, here we go. Is he going to start coming in on us? Get ready to make manoeuvres. Total water depth here is only 114 metres, so if we sink, we won't go to crush depth. He's still going in on that other U-boat. He's got his target locked. Just got to try and get there and give him a hand. Bet you this guy's going to be grateful to see we've got the best conning tower here. He's going to be really grateful for that, and make no mistake. 22% sonar solution on radar solution on the target there. I'm off to do housework. Have a good rest of the stream. No worries there. And Bandit of Deception, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. Can't believe the sub's still alive. It's true. He's probably struggling. There it is. Looks like they don't have enough crew members up to try and shoot that guy down. I wonder if it's just buzzing them. Target is too far. Okay, we should be coming into range very, very shortly here. Let's turn this way. There we go, we're opening up on her. Engage, engage, engage. Short Sunderland. That's it, get some bullets out there. Go on, lads, hurry. No hits just yet. Swing it over this way. Try and get the machine guns to bear. Good try, lads. You just got to wait until the sonar solution's a little bit better. Going to be burning through a lot of my ammunition there. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Stop firing. Christ above. Right, we've got to get closer to try and help here. Got to like turn sideways on so that we can get help to him. He's going to be turning in this way, so let's get us into a bit of a tank slapper. Get some more ammunition on target. Just take one additional crew member. Just so that we're not wasting all of the guns. Go on, get the main gun up. Holy fucking shit. Okay, he's coming right by our front here. Hopefully these bullets are going to hit him. Let's see how we do. All stop, all stop. Back emergency, just in case he decides to drop. He's not dropping. Keep going. Nice one. Still no hits on the target. Solution is improving. Oh, I think we got some small hits on the... Yeah, we got some small hits on it. It's coming in for another attack pass. Come on, we got to get over to this guy. Hold current course, hold current course. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that was all about. I just did another pass on him. Not sure what the fuck. Round he comes again. We are getting hits on him now. We're getting hits on him. 60% solution. Come on, get the big gun on him. Big gun is now tracking. Big gun is now tracking. Go on, lads. Go on, get some bullets on target. Come on, come on, come on. Right. Just use the big gun for the moment. Come on, keep tracking him. He is right overhead. Come on. Come on, Screwed. Get some hits in. Come on, screwed. New mission nearby. I know, I know. Slow us down to 2/3. Back, back, back. Get some extra crew member on the guns there. They're really struggling to shoot this bastard down. He's not dropping bombs for some reason. I wonder if he's used all of his depth charges. Come on, those should be some guaranteed hits there. Come on, screwed. Can't see because of the bloody flag. Guns are just cooling down. I've used up nearly all of my HE ammunition here. Holy shit. Right, let's switch over to armor piercing. Oh no, we've got a larger HE reserve just there. Okay, we've got lots of HE left, thank God for that. Gotta wait for him to... Gotta wait to see the whites of his eyes here. Oh, fuck. I think we got him. Very nice. Boom. There we go, the quad's got him. Right, okay, you can stop shooting at him now. My ammunition's screwed, stop it! There we go, thank you. Fucking Jesus. Nice one. Jesus Christ, yeah, use the manual control. I think I will from now on. Right, let's quickly dispatch one of our medics. Jurenthar, are you chained as a medic? I think you are. You're going to be. No, what about Army Pilot? Are you trained as a medic? You aren't trained as a medic. Right, let's get Jurenthar over there with some first aid equipment just to see how much they need. Report the shoot down. Not from there. Jurenthar, up here for us, please. Get you over here to the storage room. Come and grab, like, 2 medkits. Take it over to them. Then get yourself over there. Lovely. U998 called for help. According to the message, they need medical supplies from us. We should probably take them before we meet in their crew, assuming that they want to share. Let's go take them over. Go on, son. Let's turn us around. Let's give it a head 2/3. Let's release the guys from the deck gun. And let's come down here and release the ship from red light running. Now the situation has relieved itself somewhat. Lovely. Let us go over there to give him a... Oh, are you going to sail through the middle of the Sunderland? I think you are. Tell us what you find. Yeah, it looks like those... If you wait for the right moment, those... Are you fucking kidding me? Go around the Sunderland. What are you doing? I suppose... Is it going to sink? I really hope it sinks. I feel like he's trying to push it out of the way. Oh wow, yeah, you can see where a couple of our bullets hit its engine there. Really barely any of our bullets hit it. We got 1 hit on the tail. And got those quad 303s. You are burning alive. Stop. I feel like at some point he's going to push it out of the way. Let's see if he does. Let's just speed up time, shall we? I think he literally... So you don't... Get off of it! He's taking it for a parade lap. For goodness sake. Mission nearby. I've already got someone going on it. We're moving too fast. Look, I'm trying to help here. I really am. Investigate. Could send one of our other crew members to investigate. Okay, Army Pilot. So I'm glad I didn't take all of the medkits on him. Go and get some more of these. Fucking from the storeroom. Oh, for God's sake, Army Pilot. Just go and help us out. Take 2 medkits again. And hope that that's enough to sate them. You go anywhere near that short Sunderland, I'm going to be very upset with you. Jurenthar. What are you doing? I'm going to hope that I can get him to come back. Go on, son. This guy needs to stop driving. Stop driving! The fucking boat is moving just ever so slightly faster than he is. Stop driving away from us! Look at him go! It's like that fucking Tom and Jerry. Is it like Tom and Jerry the movie where they're having the race with the fucking the steamboat, the fucking ice cream bicycle, and the car? That's what it feels like. Hello, Army Pilot. Good to see you, mate. Is there an autosave? No, I don't think there is. We will be able to get him back, I'm pretty sure. We'll just have to drive close enough to him that it picks him up. Trying to go near the Sunderland. That's it. We are closing the distance. Thank fuck for that. Go on, give chase. They're just trying to use up all of that. But do you know how much diesel we use trying to get over here? They're going to push it all the way back to Germany. Slow down, you fucking anuses. They're like making a head standard as well. Like, they're not even like trying to be subtle about it. If you don't want the supplies, just say. Christ above. Just going to launch straight onto the fucking back deck. It's just going to spear out of the water. Go on, son. Go on, go on. There we go. He's on board. Lovely.
Kapitän.
What's Durenthar up to now? It looks like the U-boat might be trying to go over to Durenthar. We'll see how it goes. Right then. I think they want the supplies, but from the first guy who sent them. Yeah, I think so. I think they're trying to be,
yeah.
Did you know U-boat just swallow... Did you know just sorry, did that U-boat... Sorry, I don't know why I said did you know. Did that U-boat just swallow that rubber ducky? I think he did. Right, there we go. Army Pilot, here we go. Army Pilot was welcomed by the skipper of the vessel after a short exchange. Courtesy, the skipper got straight to the point, asking for the resources. Give him the medical supplies. Why can't I share the medical supplies? Tell me you return. Tell me you pick them up. Come on, just a little bit closer. Key read confirmed. Come on, just a tiny bit closer. No, no, it was so close. It was so close. It's going to start going down again. Yep, it's going down again. For fuck's sake. I swear to God, I got those fucking supplies. Why didn't you pick them up? Put your glasses on, mate. Glasses are on. I'm just blind, apparently. Right, maybe I can grab him. No? Right, you come here. Right? This is taking the piss. Right. Ahead 1/3. Let's get a pincer action going on. Army pilots, get down here. Right? Get into the storeroom. Get into the storeroom. What are you doing? Get over here. Into the storeroom. There it is. Right, medical supplies. Just take all of them. Yes. Do I fucking care? No. Right, you've got all of the medical supplies. Get over there immediately. Take them. I'm hoping because we're catching him in the turn, it won't be too bad. Then we need to figure out how we're going to get... Oh! Oh! Oh, he's free! Oh, it's sunk! Oh, fantastic! We better fucking complete this event before fucking he gets there and it bugs out because there's 2 crew members over there. Oh, if only I was going a little bit faster, I could have body blocked him. For fuck's sake. Look at them. They're racing to give him the medical supplies. You fucking idiots. What are you doing? He's going for the drift. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Stupid. Oh my god. Just ease off the throttle, lads. Oh, for God's sake. God above. Right, I'm going to tell the first guy to return, and then hopefully the second guy will be okay. Just in case it bugs out. So I'm going to tell the first guy to come back. Sorry, Army Pilot. I'm letting you come, just in case it bugs out. Right. Okay. We'll return. We don't have time for this. And then we'll let the other guy give in the medical supplies. There we go. We'll just wait for you to disembark from the ship. Just in case it bugs out for some weird reason. I like drifting in my rubber dinghy, that's it. How many fucking crew members have come down here with medical supplies and gone, nah, and just driven away? It's fucking stupid. Let's wait for you to bounce back in the water. Where are you? There you are. Give the medical supplies. The skipper thanked us and promised to mention us in the report to his headquarters. Fantastic. Then the other guy's going to return, and then we are good to go. Right then, we're trying to find a battleship. That is the point of this patrol, I do think. Excellent stuff. Right then. Yeah, you stay on the listening room for us, Durenthar, for now. And then we can go from there. Go ahead 2/3 and let's part ways. Let's get back out like here to try and find some shipping. It's going to be our point and or destination there. Let's go ahead standard, and let's try and find our first few catches of the day. Skipper, you've done a bang-up job, but I need you to come and get some rest for us. How's navigation doing? 21% solution. So Skipper, come down, get some sleep. Screwed, come take over on navigation for the moment. Engine ops could be changed over as well. Dave, come and get some sleep for us. Misfit, come and take over here. Let's get ready for our patrol then, properly this time. I think that's the Sunderland over there. Is that the Sunderland? That is the Sunderland, but your boy Durenthar managed to break free. It didn't sink. Fair enough. So people are resting now. We've got to change over the crew members here. We'll take 2 people into the engine room there to help with the diesels. Army Pilot, anything to report on the listening thing? Probably not. I wouldn't have thought. That range is really low on our radar detector for the moment. It's really struggling there. Oh, I guess the sight range is just that much better at the moment. We can actually see further than our radar detector. Okay, well, we might as well just go for radio then. See what's going on. See if there's any other reports that we can see. Probably not. Right then. Bit of Radio Gibraltar then. Why the hell not? Interesting. We'll get away from here. Once we get away from this aircraft, sorry, the game should go into ×5 speed. Oh, transmission from headquarters. Let's deal with that, because we're going to have another mission here. Army Pilot and Durenthar. Durenthar, let's take your medkits back to the storage room here. And then once Durenthar's decoded that message, we can go from there. Oh, sorry, Army Pilot's decoded the message, then we can go from there. Klaus Vogel. Oh, it's coming down off the top deck. Thank you, Durenthar. What's this transmission say? Maybe there's a deaf guy in the radar detector. It's entirely possible. Come get some rest for us, please, mate. Oh, we'll get you a coffee, actually, just because you're going to be taking over from your man. New messages. Okay, Army Pilot, come and take your what's-its back to here. Not ventilation. Why has ventilation got nothing in? Now I'm concerned. Right. What am I doing? God help me. What am I doing? What? Joe, come on. Sort yourself out. Army Pilot. Here. Take these back to here. Transfer. Yes. Durenthar, take over on the radio room for now. The transmission was as follows. Find the lost ship. Guessing... Yeah, there we go. One of our ships has gone missing. Its last known coordinates was 37 north, 9 west. Okay. I'm just a bit further down the coast. Okay, it's not too bad. Go to here. Getting very, very close to Gibraltar Air Base. Right then, another missing, or another lost ship. So we're not going to go at a head full for that, because there's no urgency. Let's just find the lost ship. Right, more missions from command. Very interesting. Right then. Let's see how we do. Gibraltar had like 2 planes anyway, yeah, true. Right then. The Black Cauldron. Because you add stuff to vents. I did. No, okay, they're still on your man's hand. Here we go. Dave's still got them in his fucking pocket. He's just carrying them around. Put them in the ventilator. Yes. Get over here and put them in the ventilator. You fuck. There he goes. Unreal Yuki, thank you very much for the host there. For 189 viewers, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, mate. How are you? Ah, the old panda butt. Yuki bum. Yuki's no bum. Right, let's get you up here. I'm guessing, there we go, ventilator now has all of that equipment inside, which is fantastic. Let us speed up time then and try and make good time to get towards our target here. Just got to get out of this circle and then we're good to go. Visibility is, it's 20 past 10 in the morning. It's absolutely fine at the moment. Good, my man was enjoying a bit of Warzone and the new Doom Eternal. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Right then. Just got to get past the threshold and then we can travel into, well, we're in travel mode. There we go. And then that should be a bit faster. Ding, 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 ding. We are close. Investigate the lost ship. Somewhere out here. It's 10 to 3 in the afternoon here. Let's go and find our target. Durenthar, you're doing okay. Army pilot, I probably don't... Are you both on the same station? That's not helpful. Get yourself over here. In fact, let's get Durenthar to rest. Army pilot, take over on the listening room for us, just in case there's any hostile aircraft. Don't think there will be, but we'll just, you know, safer rather than sorry. Screw, come and get some rest for us. Citrus, get on the top deck for the moment. Take 2 extra watch crew with you. Drop both men out of the engines for now. Get you some sleep. Dave, take over on the diesels. Take 1 man with you. That should be fine. Nice one. Very dishes, vacation and normal lighting. Not too bad at all. Right, so we've changed over the crew members. Let's get over here. Try and see what's going on with this lost ship. This radar detector's crap. It's so bad. It can't see anything. Oh well. Guess it's really just for emergency use at night. Ahead 1/3 for me, please, manoeuvring. Let's get ready to send an engineer over there. Misfit, you're nice and rested. Go over there and investigate the submarine for us. U-1302 is floating in the water surface without a living soul on deck. Inspection from our boat makes it clear that the boat sustained major damage. It is a mystery, though, what happened to the crew and why the enemy left it in such a state on the water. Go on board. Interesting. Another seawater batteries mission? Probably. All stop. So your man's on board conducting his investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Woot! Thank you very much there, Asbog. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Maybe give him a gun? Probably should have given him a gun. Very nice. Right then, let's see what the mission is about. Okay. Yep. Misfit cautiously boarded U-1302, reporting he cannot hear any sounds from inside the ship. He went onto the conning tower and carefully opened the closed hatch, then quickly ran to the barriers of the conning tower, clearly choking. He reported that inside of the corpses of the sailors with dried blood flowing out of their eyes and lips. Misfit had no doubt. The ship was damaged by a mine which led to flooding, causing the batteries on the damaging the batteries on the boat, or flooding them, which in turn released chlorine gas and resulted in the death of the entire crew. Mine the ship. Misfit mines the ship. Explosive charges will be placed after a few minutes, sinking the vessel. The boat must be sunk. It cannot fall into the hands of the enemy. Here we go. So he's going to mine the ship. Here we go. There we go. Oh, new contact chimney smoke. Oh dear. Is that an intercepting warship? We'll rig the ship to dive very shortly. Let's get ready to start swinging us around. Ahead 1/3. Let's begin our manoeuvre. We'll get ready to approach. See what's going on. Nice one. Did you at least get off the ship? I guess he's already... Yeah, he already came back over. And down she goes. Right then. Ahead standard for us, please, manoeuvring. Skipper, let's get you down below decks for us, please. Come raise the snorkel for us. We are going to run down to periscope depth, please. PD, PD. Rig ship to dive. Periscope depth. Do not work the attack periscope for now. Just come and get some sleep. Screwed on observation. Periscope, or sorry, snorkel is going up. That's going to allow us to take in air and vent out diesel while running underwater. There we go. Fantastic. Ballast tanks are starting to fill with water. Buoyancy is going to be going down here very shortly. There we go. Water sloshing onto the decks. And we are down. Lovely jubbly. Right, all buttoned up and ready to go. Right then. Let's go and investigate this chimney smoke. New contact propeller noise. Oh, very large fleet. Very large fleet. Interesting, chat. What should we do? Should we go for the large fleet? Should we break off from this guy and go for the large fleet? They are coming this way. Let's do it. Go for the large fleet. Break contact with this U-boat. Interesting. Take out the one target and then the large fleet. Now we're gonna ignore this guy. Chances are a single target like this is gonna be just nothing. This is where the bigger fish are. We are close by to the target. It is late night. Eat for the fleet. That's it. It is very late night here. Good time to be running. New contact propeller noise. There's a tiny U-boat out there. We're definitely in the midst of a hostile fleet here. The question is, where is everyone? Oh, convoy. Here we go. Unknown size. UG convoy, 10 to 22. Using a lot of fuel on the diesels right now, but we've just got to do what we can. Right, okay. Dave, change over for me. Misfit, get down to the engine rooms. Good lad. Take one person with you for now. Screwed. Come and get some sleep for me. Citrus, take over on the observation scope. No need to run anyone on attack. Army pilot, you keep going on your current position for now. On the hydrophone. Let's try and see this group in its entirety. Okay. Let's change you over now, Army pilot. Come and get some rest. Durenthar, take over on the listening room. Take one additional crew member with you. There's a corvette.
Oh,
go ahead, full.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Go electric, maybe? Not just yet. I need the speed of the diesels. Large group. They're going to be engaging at very long range here. Looks to be very undefended. Okay, only a couple of corvettes. This is a juicy target. Right then, we're going to pull up a little bit further ahead. And then we're going to start our turn. I'm going to come south. Skipper, come and get some sleep for me. Let's start our turn here. And we're going to come in like this. Right, Screwed, up to the attack periscope for us, please. Take one person with you. And then this is going to be where we lie in wait. All stop. Right, let's start servicing some targets then. Okay. Durenthar, I want you to go for one of the further targets away. So we're going to target this guy. With you there, Durenthar. And then Screwed, I want you to target this guy. Very, very nice. Okay. Hopefully visibility holds and we stay stable. Propeller noise. New contact. Some reason we are very low, very far below the waterline, much further than I would like. Let's bring it back up to 7 meters, please, guys. Try and get it back up there. Dave, quickly help them on the depth steers for the moment, just so that they can improve our depth keeping, because we need a shot of oxygen. We're also just going to run to silent running when we get the chance. Let's go blue light now, then we can go from there. Well, they're on manual steering at the moment. Switch to electrical. And then improve depth keeping. There we go. We are now on electrical steering. It's going to help us improve depth keeping. There we go. We're back up to the right depth now. Now that we've got a little bit of help. Right then. Solution for Durenthar is pretty good. So let's get Dave, now that he's got the boat to the right level. Let's get Dave forward to start warming up torpedoes. Let's warm up the T1s as a point of priority. Misfit, let's get you doing the same. Let's get you warming up one of these other T1s. Then we can go from there. Come on, lads. Get me 6 meters. So we keep dipping below the waterline. Looks like they're struggling to keep depth for some reason. Right then, guys. Ooh. They do have a destroyer. No battleships though, but they have a destroyer. Total water depth here is very deep. We're in a sea of hostile traffic. Be very careful. Very, very careful. New propeller noise, affirmative. Got ships all around us. Question, can you intercept the D-Day fleet, or is that not possible? I have no idea, Martin. Not a clue. Your man is really struggling here to get the right depth. Come on, get up. Once Misfit's warmed up that other torpedo, we're going to leave it all to Dave, because someone's got to get on the depth steers. What Misfit's doing? Yeah, Misfit's ahead of Dave. Okay. That's warmed up. Do the other T1. Misfit, once you've loaded that, help them on the depth steers, because they're really struggling to make depth. Give them a hand. Okay. Let's go with Duranthar's target first. 95% freighter. Let's get ready to fire. Flood 2-1. Top speed. 1.5 meter depth. Okay. Hey buddy, how's it going? Thanks again for the host last night. No worries, Blade. Right. So, target A. Unknown ship, similar to the Empire Explorer. 6275 GRT cargo ship. Distance to target 1 nautical mile. Bearing 91.9 off the bow. Speed is 6 knots. Ship ready. 2 ready. Shoot 2-1. Weapon has cleared the tube and is running normally. Not too bad. Okay, yeah. Now that depth keeping is being improved. There we go, not too bad. Right, target B. That's the one we need to keep working on now. Easy does it there, lads. Easy does it. I could definitely do with an extra engineer on board, just for the sake of managing depth steers and stuff. I could definitely do with that. Right. Torpedo is going away there. 67%. Durenthar, let's get you working another ship, and let's get you working this one. The slightly... No, let's get you working... Get you working this guy, the NA1 cargo ship. Target it. There we go. Hold our current depth. Come on, lads. Get me 6 meters. Get me 6 meters. Okay. Dave, what I actually want you to do for me, instead of loading, is warm up the T3 in tube 4. Covered half the distance. 72. Need better solutions, lads. Quickly does it. Ever sunk a destroyer? Nope. No, I have not. Warm those up. Quickly does it, lads. Quickly does it. Come on, 74, 75. You've got it. You've got it. Pass him through there. This is a very long-range shot. I don't know whether it will hit. I hope it will. They should be unsuspecting of me for the moment. And I am quite far out. 30 seconds. I mean, it's looking promising, but it could just miss. Then these guys are my two close targets, if I can. Get this guy. How are we doing? 10 seconds to impact. Can't even see the torpedo. It looks good. Fire on board. Damage doesn't look too bad, but it's a very large fire. Been hit by something. All the alarms are blaring up now. Klaxons ahoy. Right, 81%. That's going to have to do. Let's fire tube 4 with the T3 torpedo. Let's fire that at target B. Firing point procedures. Unknown class ship target B. Similar to the Empire Explorer. 1 nautical mile. 104.7 speed is 3 knots. Ship ready. Tube ready. Shoot tube 4. Firing point procedures on NA1 cargo ship. Unknown name. Target A. Distance to target 1 nautical mile. Blood tube 2. Top speed. Speed is making. Target is making 5 knots. 87% target solution. Ship ready. Tube ready. Shoot tube 2. Right, let's go for a reload run. Dave, get those torpedoes reloaded in whatever means you can do it. How's this guy doing? He apparently is in a really bad way. Is he ghost shipped? Apparently all of his health is drained. Is his propeller moving? It is. Interesting. All of his health says it's drained to 0, but he's got like that dark health bar, which means that like the ship's integrity will eventually fail, I guess. It's hard to know. I wonder if he's slowly taking... I think he is ever so slightly. If I put my thing just there... Is he taking on water ever so slowly? He is. His health bar is going down ever so slowly. I wonder if he'll eventually sink. Looks like he will. Critical damage to the bulkheads, yeah. God, that took me back to the loading days of my old family desktop. That is, putting your fucking mouse over the fucking loading bar and seeing if it comes past. Definitely still taking on water, which is fantastic. These slower torpedoes tend to miss. It's the T1s that are like really fast and accurate. I wonder if the T1... I think the T1's just going to miss this guy. Unless it hits him, actually. Looks like we could get an accidental hit here. 40 seconds to impact. This guy's going to be hitting any second. Oh, I think it's just going to miss him, just barely. Yep, it's just gone past his bow. That's what we wanted. Okay, Scrooge, start working on this guy. 62%. This one looks like it could be a hit. It looks like it's going to be very, very close. I just need to close my blind, just because the light is hitting the screen and I can't see a bloody thing. There we go. Oh, is it gonna... Yeah, it looks like it's gonna pass by the stern. Just not fast enough. Oh, it just missed. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a miss. Maybe it will go through into the fleet and hit something else. Oh! Wow, wait, fucking hell. That flower class nearly covered him. Serious damage, a lot of water on at the stern there. Right, let's keep shit going. Right, you work this closer freighter. No, we won't. We'll work this one. That one's missed. Maybe it will hit one of these. Who knows? Ship is sinking. Fantastic. Right, okay. Screwed here. You're on this guy. Drenthar, let's go for this closer one, if you can for us. You've got a 90% solution on that, so let's fire straight away. Tube 3 is warmed and ready to go. Firing point procedures, same as last time. Target A, similar to the 6270 cargo ship. Fire Tube 3. Weapon has cleared the tube and is running normally. Okay, they've abandoned that. I don't know whether we'll get another hit down here. It is unlikely. The destroyer is going very far ahead of the fleet, which is fantastic. It's buying me time to just salvo into it. Right, okay. How are we doing for reloads there, Dave? Where is Dave? Where did you go? Come over here and help reload. Couple of sunk ships. Oh! Oh, we did hit one. Oh, that one that missed. That one that missed went down and hit this guy on the stern. Yes! 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 Excellent. It's not a big hit, but it's not bad. He did Tube 5, I see. He warmed up Tube 5. Excellent stuff. Right, that flower class does not have any sonar. This guy does have sonar and also has radar. But we have a very, very small radar signature at the moment of 39 centimeters. Tube 3 loaded. Another torpedo tube going out there. Right. Don't warm up this one. Warm up these front ones, you anus. We've only got T2s now, which means these are the slow ones. I don't necessarily want to get closer, but I'm going to have to. Let's bring it to a head 2/3. I need to get closer in order to sink some of these other ships. Again, our targets aren't necessarily the warships. Come on, you bastard, land it. That's a T1 torpedo, so this is one of the fast ones. These ones tend to make target. It looks like they're in the middle of a maneuver. That's why it's going to hit midships. And that's a fine hit. Half health straight away. Serious damage. That's going to hurt him big time. Right, okay. This other target is ready to go. 83%. I've only got slow torpedoes, though. I'm just going to have to hope that I can just do something. New contact group unknown. Ooh, this guy. I feel like he's searching for me in the wrong place. It's interesting. This guy's getting dragged down by the stern, I do think. Yep. They've abandoned ship with a fire on board. That's condemned that guy. Another freighter. Right. Let's get another shot on this guy. Hopefully he's not making any maneuvers. Right then, Dave. Should be okay. Let's fire. 86% target solution. Let's give it a try. Flood tube 2. Draft we're going to leave at 1.5 meters. Okay, firing point procedures on the Empire Loon, Liberty class cargo ship. 1 nautical mile to target, 89.6 degrees. Target's making 4 knots. Ship ready, tube ready, shoot tube 2. Another kill. Weapon 2 has cleared the tube. This is an electric running 24 knot torpedo. Very good chance of this one missing. Let's get a reload in, Dave. He was down in the stern warming up the rear torpedoes, but I don't really need him doing that. That's great stuff. Slow it down to a head 1/3. That destroyer's well out in front. 4 corvettes. Currently got a good, what, how many ships have we sunk so far? 1, 2, 3? This guy looks like he's recovered from his little accident. Which is annoying, but, you know, it happens. Right, who is target B? Empire Loon, that's him. Target A is sinking. Or sunk. Right. In the knowledge that they're not going to come back, let's go for a head standard, because we've got to close the gap behind these guys. Flower classes do not have sonar, so I should be okay, and the night time is going to make my visibility very low, so we can go from there. Visibility's low. Attack periscope, snorkel. We're now going to switch to electrics, just to try and reduce our... No, are we going to run to electrics? Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Really hope this hits. There's a large fleet here with our name on it. Yeah, cube blind destroyer, that's it. He's trying to probably steam ahead. Not to Gibraltar, but to maybe try and rendezvous with these guys. This looks like it's going to be... Oh no, I was going to say this looks like it's going to be one of those rare cases where T2 torpedo actually hits, but I think what's going to happen is it's going to pass by the stern again. Oh, he says... No, actually, that looks grand. Right at midships. Jesus. My poor graphics card. Right, there we go. Good stuff. Good hit at midship. It's a hit. Damage was minimal. Empire Loon sponged the hit at midships. Fire on deck, nothing that they can't deal with. Okay. That's a wreckage. Very, very far under the water. We could warm up another one. Right, switch to electric running for us, please. Try and reduce our visual signature. Definitely our noise. Okay. Yep, they've put the fire out. There's very small fires below deck, but definitely nothing that's going to sink it. Right then, we're warming up the forward torpedo tubes again. That's all we can do. Duranthar here, what can I get you on? Can I get you on one of these very far ships? Probably not worth doing just yet. But we'll see what we can do. Okay. At this point, I don't know whether it's worth disengaging. Just because they are very far out and I'm going to have to steam into the destroyers. I've got a good number of ships here. Right. Maybe it was just a dud. Maybe it didn't explode fully. Some sort of problem with it. Those T2s are notoriously unreliable. Making 7 knots as we close the gap here. Should have plenty of juice in the accumulators. I think we do. Yeah, we got 10 out. We could run at 10 hours. Run for 10 hours. Right. They're still holding their current course. At some point that destroyer is going to come back. What's this torpedo you're warming up? Doesn't say. Eliminate the risk of a dud. Cool stuff. Someone on the ship just heard a huge bonk, that's it. UBOAT. The destroyer does not give any fucks. It does not. It wants out. Right then, let's do this. Screwed, 99% chance to hit. Let's go again. Flood tube 1 for me. T2. We've closed the distance a little bit, so it should be a slightly better hit. Fire again on the Empire Loon. Shoot tube 1. Weapon is away. Very nice. Say 24 knots. They're not the fastest, but they're not the slowest either. Well, they are the slowest, actually, but, you know, I digress. Right. More targets coming into view here. Screwed. I'm going to get you to come off of the periscope. And I'm going to get Citrus on the attack periscope now. I'm going to get you on navigation here, just so we don't lose our position. And then we're going to get Captain Screwed here to come and start working these targets that are slightly further away. Very nice. Right. 40 Sekunden to impact. Nice. I'm not the captain though, it's true. 30 seconds to impact. I hope we get another hit. We're close enough to get another hit for sure. These T2 torpedoes are not very reliable at long range. They just get buffeted too much by the sea. To be fair, they're not even that reliable at close range, to be honest. Another hit. Looks like midships. Another hit. She barely felt it. You have to use the fucking deck gun at this rate. Help with reload there, Dave. Get some extra people on there. Skipper, get on this guy. No, Skipper, get on this guy. NA1 here, 29% there. Yeah, T2 torpedoes are useless. There's a little bit of fire on board. I'm hoping that is going to stay burning there. 2 torpedoes is a big old hit. I'm hoping that the fire is going to keep pushing the health bar down. Go on, keep it going. Tube 1 loaded. Come on. No, it looks like they've put the flame... Oh! Oh, no. Another fire's broken out. Big chunk of health they just lost. Come on. Come on. The fire's below deck are what I need here. Come on. Keep burning, you motherfucker. Keep burning. Shit! They put it out. Bastards. If I surface here, those corvettes are going to come straight for me. And that destroyer. And I cannot outrun a destroyer. Not to mention that this guy is armed. He has deck guns. I'm going to have to fire another torpedo at him. I'm very unhappy. Right. How are we doing for solutions on the other guys? You, my lad, come in a bit closer. 99% chance to hit him. Let's see if we can sink him. Let's try and get rid of some of those T2s if we can. Right, how are we doing for warm torpedo tubes? Do we have any? Only the rear. That's a T3, T1. We do have some T1s left, it looks like. Just 1 or 2. Give me a head 2/3. Dave, I need that torpedo warmed like yesterday. Torp damage is pretty random, on my opinion. Hit a destroyer twice, 20% damage while sinking a carrier with 3 hits. Yeah, it is pretty random. I don't normally have problems. It's these cursed T2 torpedoes. Right then. We're ready. We're going to flood this. This is a T3. This is going to put hairs on its chest. So fire on the Empire Loon again for me. Shoot tube 1. Fire. Excellent. Weapon has cleared the tube. Right, we're much closer this time. Another hit at midships. There we go. Another fire. Large fire. They're going to struggle with that one. Lovely. He says they're going to struggle with that one. Right. New contact group spotted there. Fantastic. Dave, what did you warm up for us? Can I get you to get some help loading that? Misfit, come forward for me. Warm up the T1 torpedo over here. I need a bit of extra range for this next few shots. Ahead standard for me, please. Again, manoeuvring. Let's go. Very low risk of detection at the moment, which is fantastic. Very nice. Durenthar, I need you to get another torpedo out if we can, before we take you off your position so that we don't lose the sonar solution. Dave, quickly does it now. Get that shit loaded up, son. Release those additional crew members. You've done a good job. Right, in here, start warming up one of the, I don't know, T2s. Yep, get out of the way, lads. Dave needs that bunk. Hold it up and out the way. Excellent stuff. Let's get those warmed up. Convoy removal tool, that's it. Clearly need nuclear torpedoes, that we do. Right, I need a shot to go out for Durenthar. Misfit, hurry up and warm that oil. I know you're tired. I'll give you a shot of coffee afterwards. This is how it's got to be for the moment, lads. Getting low on torpedoes, yep. Can only take so many. Merchant ships are the priority target here. Battleships and stuff are a bit of a luxury. Definitely not worth sinking corvettes. You can do, it's not really worth it. Right then. Load it up. Depends on the situation, yeah. Here I see merchant ships in front of me that need to be sunk, so this is our target for now. A shot of coffee, that's it. Right. Durenthar, your target's ready to go. Tube 2 is all about flooded. Actually, we're going to use the... Yeah, we're going to use the T2. Set it to top speed, 44 knots. Steam driven. Let's make it happen. Shoot Tube 2. Fire. Very nice. Misfit, come and get some sleep for us, actually. We'll be alright. Dave, keep loading up the torpedoes for us, son. Right, Captain, do we have another solution for you? That guy there. Coming right underneath them here. Literally coming right through where we sunk those ships. Absolutely fine by me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 confirmed kills. Kind of need to come out this way a little bit. Okay, yeah, we are going to get a bit of a shot of coffee. And then we'll go from there. Mr. Misfit, take a shot of coffee for us, please. Take 2 shots of coffee. Because that's how it works in real life. The more coffee you drink, the better. Get on the electrics, because I need you to increase our speed, sir. That's what I need more than anything at the moment. Torpedoes covered half of the distance, aye? Those T1s are beautiful. Right then, let's increase our speed to a head flank. I want to try and keep up with the convoy and close the gap. Lovely. At this rate, we have 7 hours, which isn't too bad. The accumulators will do the job. You're literally in the middle of them, I know. I've got to get closer, though, to use these T2s. Their other ships are still quite far ahead. Or is he's pulling a maneuver. I don't know whether this one's going to hit. Oh, I think he's seen this one coming. Oh, I think we're going to be alright. He's definitely pulling a turn. It might scrape. No, it's a good hit. And a nice fire to boot as well. Serious damage. That could be another kill right there. Fire on board. Lots of flooding. Excellent shot. Weren't you hunting a battleship? No, it was just that there was a battleship on the AO. Unknown group. Are they abandoning? They are abandoning, and there is a fire. With an abandonment on fire, that's them gone. I'm giving chase to those corvettes, but do what you got to do. Making 9 knots at the moment. 9 knots. Just got to keep giving chase. Snorkel keeps giving me fresh air whenever it comes above the waterline, which is what we're after. Right, so far so good. Yeah, this is a very large, and this is an inbound one as well. This one's got loads of supplies on it. There we go. They are making small manoeuvres to try and throw torpedoes off their tracks. Target B is not, however. Let's swing us around, like so, and get ready to engage target B. We are very close to them now, which is what we want. Is that another? That is a flower class. He's out here, though. Not too bad. Right. Let's send one in on this guy. Right. Are you okay, Dave? You should be warming up torpedoes, mate. You're not off the clock yet, my son. Right. Let's get you warming up T3. No, you want this one. There we go. Those T3s. Release those. Then we'll come and warm these guys up. Forward and warming. Quickly now, lads. You might want to fold that bunk up, mate. And lower the rack. And not extract the torpedo with the power of your mind. Might be an idea. Yep, you just use that mind power, my friend. Right then. So far, so good. Jurenthar, do you have another target? No. Go and get some sleep. Get Army Pilot to take over on the listening room. For now. Conrad Otto. Very nice. Just get a fresh pair of hands in. How are we doing for navigation? Navigation's back up to 100. Scrooge, come and get some rest. We're very close to our targets now. Right, Army Pilot, come for the Longford. It will come here. All stop. It's a good angle to attack from, because we're going to hit them right on broadside once these are ready. Okay, target B is looking very, very healthy in terms of solution, so we'll go for him next. Very, very nice. So 5 confirmed merchant ship kills here. Right then, Army Pilot, are you? You're getting there. Tube 4 is about to be ready. Skipper, let's get ready to fire on this guy quickly before your thing drops there. That T2 was ready. Okay, firing point procedures. Target NA1, 4 cables, distance 97.5 degrees, speed is 5 knots. Ship ready, tube ready, shoot tube 4. Weapon has cleared the tube. How are we doing for solution on 5? We're getting there. He's preheating tube 5. It's not a problem. Just a bit of a bother. Misfit, come forward. Warm up one of these T3s. This is an Empire Larch NA1. It's not too bad. We're at very close range here, but that's not too bad because visibility is really low, which is alright, but I think that's because depth keeping, you know, is struggling to keep depth here. Misfit, come forward and help them on depth. Any second? Looks like a good hit. God, you have to be so close to use these torpedoes. Oh, man. That's a one-shot. Serious damage. You've blown the bloody side off. Yeah, she's going to go straight under. That was catastrophic. Right then. Another hit here. Slightly larger ship. Empire Longford. Another ship down. She is out of there. No fire, but fucked her over, yeah. She's starting to take on a lot of water. Very heavy lister. Oh my god, you can see. Absolutely ripped up the side of the hull here. Oh my god, it owned her. Nothing they can do either. Right, okay. The Longford is changing course currently. Let's be careful about shooting on her. There we go. She's holding that current course now. So let's fire on her now. Empire Longford. We've got our choice of T3 torpedoes. So let's go with T3. Tube 2 ready. Let's get ready to shoot. Then we're going to shoot tube 3. Fire. There it is. Right, that's going in on the Longford. Right then, I now have, in terms of storage, only 2 forward torpedoes and 2 rear. I am going to disengage now and keep those torpedoes in case of emergency. So let's back off. Turn out this way. We'll come out north and we'll disengage. Kill or no kill, we're disengaging. She's gone.
30 Sekunden.
The Empire Larch, yeah. She's not sinking. She's kind of gone neutrally buoyant. It's fine.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Looks okay for a hit. Yep, it's going to be right on at midships. Let's see how we do. Tier 3 torpedo. A fine hit. Serious damage. That's pretty much a one-shot right there. Morning, Clippo. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Huge fire at midships. That's condemned, that is. Down she goes. Right then. Dive. Take us deep. Run us out. Skipper, come down, drop the snorkel. Gonna make our escape.
Schneller, schneller!
Good job there, Skip. Don't need you up there. Come and get rest at the bunk. Screwed to navigation. Army pilot, you've done a good job. Release yourself the additional crew member. Misfit, take one person with you. Excellent stuff. Let's disengage. And let's get out of here. Very nice. Yeah, this Longford, she's gone. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 confirmed kills. Very nice. Not bad. Only 3 remaining, but we're going to leave those. Just because we want to keep our torpedoes somewhat. And just in case we bump into the enemy battleship. Lovely. Disengage at a head full. We should have enough time. Pull it out this way. There was that single propeller contact, wasn't there? But I'm guessing these are U-boats. They've got to be, right? Single targets? Got to be. Could come back up north and try and check it out. All we got to do is disengage. Plenty of oxygen. And we are pulling out. All of the water here is too deep to go and explore. Yeah, there's not much you can do. Lovely stuff. Right then, the convoy itself is very large, so we're going to have to pull out this way, back into slightly more open water, getting away from the sort of channel here. Very nice. Very nice. Oxygen's holding. We're just running away there. Finland has just closed their borders. No one will be crossing the finish line. Fucking shocking. Right. Well, thank you very much, Clippo, and thank you for the news update. Okay. Right then. So yeah, we just need to stay sitted down. Sitted. Technical term. I English every day. Yeah, we need to, just stay down here until we're up and out, and then we can surface the boat. Oxygen was suffering a bit there. 22 minutes till asphyxiation. A lot of water has seeped in. Let's run the bilge. Just because of the water depth. There we go. Pumps are going to start extracting that water. Very nice. Low air reserves as we come up. Positive buoyancy. Excellent stuff.
Kapitän.
Army pilot. Let Duranthar come and take over your position.
Kapitän.
You take his place on the bunk. We come up to the surface here. The pumps are going to become more and more efficient at just shifting that water out. There's a little bit of water in all rooms here. Not very much. Tiny, tiny amount of water. It should be handled by the bilge relatively easily. There we go. Pumps are starting to bring them down. Up we come. 60 meters. Assing now. Going to be very late night, but we can live with that. Very, very nice. Okay. Propeller noise now entering. Interesting. We've got a contact inadvertently. Wonder if this is one of those bigger fish that we're here to fry. Right then. Let's take a look at various different positions. Captain, come over here, run us to red light running for the evening. And then we can probably get you up on the watch deck. Yeah, there's 86% solution, so we'll get you up on top. And then we'll go from there. Man, your man is still heating torpedoes, yeah. If anything, let's get you on the electrics for the moment. In fact, that's actually part of the thing. We need to go back to diesel. There we go. Go back to the diesels. Take one man with you. Skipper, get up on the roof. Take two men with you for the watch deck. Let's see how we're doing. Unknown contact. Could be fine, could be nothing. Durenthar, let's radio in our successful kills. 32,000 budget we got there. Listen to some Radio Gibraltar while we're off duty.
Up to mighty London came an Irish lad one day, as the streets were paved with gold, so everyone was gay.
Interesting. Can't see this contact anymore. Maybe it was a submarine and he dived. Although we did get like a chimney smoke warning, didn't we?
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to
Right. Can't see him. Oh, chimney smoke, new contact. There we go. Come back. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. Let's see here. Just a lone Corvette. Disengage. Record scratch. Disengage. Full speed. We're not here to engage this guy. Just a warship. Tiny group. Right then, let us go back down to periscope depth with the snorkel. Skipper, down you come. Release your 2 extra crew members. Navigation, and then we'll go for night. You can play the music while you are submerged. I think you can, only with the snorkel though, I reckon. Snorkel there. Citrus down here. Let's get your boy Misfit to come and spin the valves. Coming down to PD. Fantastic. Down we come. Just to that. Very, very nice. Someone who used to enjoy Silent Hunter 3 and 4, is you both worth getting? Well, take a look at what you see. It's a bit less manual than Silent Hunter 3 and 4. It's a bit more arcadey. You can, I think, do it. I think basically you might be able to get some mods that make it a bit more like Silent Hunter. Yeah, should be interesting. Right, okay, so we're coming down now to periscope depth. We're going to run at the snorkel there. Durenthar, change over to the listening room for us, please. Let's slow us down to a head at 1/3 here on the diesels while we try and get an accurate sonar solution of what's around us. There we go. We've got a tiny propeller noise over there, likely just a single warship. Let's set an intercept course anyway. Ooh, small group. Let's intercept this guy. Not really bothered about this guy. Small group of 4 to 9 could be our target. No other radio communications from command though, so it might just be a case of completing our patrol. Compressed air, you make a very good point. Let's quickly get that sorted. Misfit, come down to the rear. Grab the compressed air. Let's get a little bit of help in there for us. It's currently very much daytime. So on your way through, Misfit, can you just, well, actually, let's get Skipper to do it from navigation. Blue light running, or daylight running, sorry. And then just observe. Lovely. Compressed air is going to get pulled in through the snorkel. Means it won't be too bad. Very nice. Sea state's okay for this kind of thing. Nice one. Right then. Then you're going back off duty. Dave, actually, you go to sleep. Misfit, take over here. Take 2 men with you. Ahead full. Lovely. Captain, come and sleep here. Screwed, swap over. Durenthar, come and sleep. And then your boy take over. Very nice. Right then, so far so good. Let's see if we can intercept this guy fully. I'm not really trying to find this other guy more than I am trying to find what's in this group, because the battleship is more than likely to have a small escort, isn't it? You can have a game with hard aiming where you have to do everything manually. Also compressed air. We got it. We got it. Lovely. Just got to move away from whatever contact this is. I suspect it's just a U-boat or a single destroyer. U-boat kind of thing. I don't reckon a battleship would be out on its own. Much more likely to be in one of these groups here. Probably have a few screening destroyers. What's compressed air for? Compressed air is used for purging the ballast tanks. So if I show you here, these are ballast tanks, right? Which are used to change the buoyancy of the submarine, right? So you have sort of primary and secondary ballast tanks, or I think positive and negative ballast tanks, don't you? I don't know. I wasn't in a submarine. I'm not that knowledgeable on it. But basically, what you do is, in order to force the water out of these tanks, you pump it full of compressed air, and the pressure of the compressed air pushes the water out of the tank, and that's what you use compressed air for. So it just allows the submarine to sink. Some ballast tanks have torps in them. It's true. Thank you, Beck. Hope you're keeping well, mate. How do you know when the crew need to sleep? This little bar down here, it's very subtle, but this blue bar here, say on Durenthar, you can see it's got these arrows going up green. That means he's on full. The blue bar goes down to orange when they're really tired, which reduces their efficiency, and then down to 0, which really reduces their efficiency. So as long as you keep the bars in the blue, everybody's working normally, which is what we want. Right then, keep this sped up, because I want to find out who this guy is and what he's doing here, and how I can introduce him to a couple of Mark III torpedoes, or Type 3, whatever they are. Number 3 torpedoes. Only 18 miles away. Yeah, very nice. Mediterranean Sea. Grand Harbour. Very nice. How many nautical miles is that? Thousands of the bastards, right. There we go. We are now in travel mode. Let's see if we can find... There we go. You see? Orange. Reduced efficiency. Sleep. Skipper take over navigation. Army pilot sleep. Durenthar take over on the hydrophone. Your man needs a little bit of rest as well, which is probably worth doing. What's total water depth? Down at 7 meters. Not bad. Let's see what's around us. Durenthar, let's amp up the search rate there. Misfits, release your 2 additional crew members. Dave, come and get some sleep. Misfit, come and get some sleep. No, Dave, I want to get managing the diesels. See what's around. Manage the diesels, you fuck. Oh! 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 There she is. We found her. Save it. Yeah, let's save the game here. Bruh. Right. You have 5 torps in total run. Haul ass. Should be fine. Oh, I've got four torpedoes. Only 3 I can fire immediately. Let's give this a try.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Very nice. We can take him. I hope so. Detection. What else are we detecting? Kind of hard to know. Crew members to say rested. Citrus, come and get some sleep for us. Right, what I'm going to do, right, because I'm going to need both officers here. So sleep and sleep. We'll just run standard for now.
Bestätigt.
I want to see it. Show me. Part of a small group, supposedly. Oh. I've never, ever been this close to a battleship in game before. This will be really interesting. Right, Jarenthar. Let's get you there. Sleeping, hydrophone, extra man. We need screwed on navigation briefly.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
I want to just look at it.
Bestätigt.
Nelson.
Sehr wohl,
Switch
Herr
to
Kaloi.
electrics, you are right. No, not reverse.
Schneller, schneller!
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
You contact propeller noises.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Right. Let's start warming up those torpedoes. Army pilot. Solution on the Nelson is already good. Right.
Jawohl.
Let's take a look at this Nelson a bit closer. So the Nelson here, it has radar, but it hasn't detected me. The draft of the ship isn't that much deeper than your average one. No, I'd say it is actually. Do we know what the draft of the Nelson is? I don't even know if I can check. It doesn't even have depth charges, so it can't really even come after me. Are the torps even going to pen? Maybe like... They are dead in the water. There. Going to make hitting them very easy. Means I don't have to get close, which I am very, very happy about. Right. Let's start warming up torpedoes. All of them. Even the stern. What we're going to do is we're going to close distance, and then we're going to come sideways onto him. Well, like, we're going to come sideways on now, actually. Just so that I can fire from the stern and the bow in relatively close order. Warm those up. Okay. Just fire full complement, yeah. I'm going to try to. All British ships have a depth of about 5 to 8 meters underwater. Fire all 3 at once. Fire all 5 at once. Yeah, I'm going to just fire as many as I can, as quickly as I can. Make sure these are all warmed up. And let's engage it.
Herr Kaloi.
This is a real shit. Right then. Target is making 0 knots. Preheating tube 1. And then once that's ready, we're going to send them all together. It's a 9.2 meter draft. Okay. So what should I set my depth to? 9 meters? Let's set it to 8 meters, shall we?
Rohr 2 fertig.
Because I'm worried that this doesn't, like, match. Like, I'm worried that the game doesn't... Is there any way for me to check UBOATopedia? No, that doesn't open anything. Is there any way for me to be able to check this draft in-game? It doesn't do anything. Save first, I guess, yeah. Bruh 2. Let's see, save scummit. Right. When I shot Torbs at the Nelson deeper than 6 meters, they missed. Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't look like it has... I know that in real life that it has like a very deep draft, but in the game, does it model it? Let's see here. Yeah, this guy. Let's set our draft to 5.5 meters. Dispersion, we'll leave at 40 meters. And we'll fire 30. We'll go to 40 meter. And let's go from here. So 5.5 meter draft. So, firing point procedures at the Nelson. 2 nautical miles to target, 9.3 degrees, targets making 0 knots. Ship ready, tube ready, shoot, tubes 1, 2, and 5. All forward tubes have cleared. Rear tubes have cleared. Fantastic. All weapons are away. Very, very nice. Okay, we're going to speed up time as we close the distance.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 30 Sekunden.
In we go.
20 Sekunden.
If I was you, I would be bloody terrified, because in they come. I'm hoping... Oh. Ah, you see? Well, that one was a good hit.
Rohr 5 geladen. Treffer. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 8 Uhr. Der Aal ging daneben, Herr Kaloy. Treffer.
It jumped. 2 out of 3. Not great, not terrible, yeah. The problem is she's never going to sink from that. So we got the draft about right. The problem is one went low. One went very low. I'm going to preheat and fire another... Oh! Hello, cheeky. Oh! Oh! Right. 5 meter draft only. Let's give that a load. That was, yeah. Yeah. Fire another and run. Nah, we're gonna do it a load and we're gonna go to a 5 meter draft.
Kapitän.
So this guy's on him. Let's let that. This. We're gonna go for a 5 meter draft and we're gonna hit all of them, hopefully. The 2-5. Let's go for a slightly wider dispersion as well of 50 meters. 60 meters?
Rohr 5 bewässert.
I'm going to go for a 60 meter dispersion. Just so that there's really a good distance in between them all. Flood that. This one's nearly preheated and then we can flood this one. Why not doing all 5? I can't. I don't have any spare torpedoes for those tubes. These are empty. I've run out of torpedoes. Sinking the Nelson's going to be a big bastard. Right. Fire all tubes. Oh, wow. Okay, right. That was a huge... Okay. Loading it again. That's okay. 40 meters puts them all within like a short cluster of each other. 60 meters fucks them out in all different directions. Okay. It's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. What the fuck was that dispersion? I know, right? Let's give that another try. This time, less. We're going to leave the dispersion alone. We're going to go for a 5-meter draft. We're going to leave the dispersion alone. We're getting there, chap. Right, flood that tube. So we went. Is it 5 meters? Isn't it? Did we go? We went 5.5. Is it 5 that I was after, or was it 4.5? Shotgun submarine. That was it. So we're going to go for a 5-meter draft. 60-meter dispersion. We want back down to 40. This guy's nearly ready. Flood. And then we will shoot. Shoot all tubes. Look at that! Look at this! That's 40-meter dispersion. Apparently.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Nice one.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. Rohr 5 geladen.
Here we go. So running at a 5-meter depth. See how we do. Nice hit. Very nice hit. Three very good hits. I'll take that.
Treffer. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
Oh yeah, she really felt them.
Treffer.
Right, preheating.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Zu Befehl.
Yeah, she really felt that. Don't think that's going to sink her though. Although she's getting a real list on. Take a closer look at her. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't know, is that a kill? There's no way that ain't going under. Holy shit. Fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Never seen a ship so big go under like this. Oh, wow. One more. Finish her off. I think she's going to go. There's so much... The water's climbing higher and higher on the foredeck. She's got to be going, right? She is. She's trying to. There's no way that's gonna... It is. She's alive somehow. Right, okay, we need to speed up then and make our kill. In come that destroyer. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Right, we gotta just shoot and scoot north. Gotta go north, and we've got to go there now. Right, rear torpedo tube, how is it? One more torp. I'm gonna try to. I don't know how well it's gonna go. Warm up the rear torpedo. Do it now. We've got to send it. Then we gotta go. When you're ready, Dave, quickly. Can't believe it. She's turning into a submarine. Quickly. Bring us down to a head 1/3 so we don't get too far away. And then we've got to slam it forward and go. Quickly, Dave, quickly. See the sweat on Dave's brow. Dave, don't have time for torpedoes. Apparently it's already warmed. I need it to be warmer. Faster, Dave, faster. That's not fast enough, Dave. Why do you need to warm a torpedo? You just do. It's not too slow, actually, Dave. You're doing alright. Okay. Let's get ready. Army pilot. Send it. Go. Right, all ahead flank. North and right. We got to down the snorkel.
Kapitän. Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
That means running to blue light running.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Take us down deep. And let's fucking get out of here. Go, go, go.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Schneller, schneller!
I can't believe that's not a kill. And I bet you this torpedo's gonna fucking miss.
Zum Ziel. Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 10 Sekunden.
Oh, it's a hit.
Einschlag.
God, it's gonna hit on the fucking deck. When do you get sonar sneaking torp? Seeking torp, sonar sneaking. She's gone! She's gone. They're abandoning ship. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Come on. Don't do this to me. I must see her go. Oh, game. Game, you can't do that. I want to see it go. No. Right, quickly. Army pilot, swap over with Durenthar. Quickly. I want to see it go. Game! Game, I've been cooked. Ah, well. Safe in the knowledge that she's basically dead. Refund. Go back. I know. I've just got to go. I've got to get the fuck out of here. Right. Let's start our extraction up north. Get away from those fucking destroyers. We were really lucky that... Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Tiptoe away from them, because they can give me a really hard time if I'm not careful. Detection. It says that we haven't sunk it. Is it a confirmed kill? It doesn't say so. Bring us back up to PD. It doesn't say that we've sunk it. You need to confirm the kill. Shit. I can't go back in there. Oh, I've got to though. Fuck. 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 I don't want to go back. Don't make me go back. Ma, don't make me go back. Fuck. If I come to like the right. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Got plenty of time on the electrics. Where did it die? It died around here, didn't it? Oxygen's suffering. We're up at PD, so raise the snorkel. I I don't want to use the pumps yet. I've got to though.
Kapitän.
Got to use the
Herr Kaloi.
pumps.
Herr Kaloi.
I've got to use the pumps. Get out of bed, you fuck. Raise the snorkel or we're all gonna fucking die.
Zu Befehl. Zu Befehl.
Why won't you raise the snorkel? Is it because the compartment's in too much water? Raise the fucking mast. I guess he won't because there's too much water. Why don't you raise the fucking snorkel? I'll slow us down. We need air. There we go. Right, raise. Raise it. There we go. It's finally coming up. Maybe we're going too fast.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Oh, yeah.
Legen Sie den Kurs an. Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
I'm very unhappy. Right. Stop. Coming up to the surface and I'm having her. I am having her. Blow the fucking tanks. She's mine.
Kapitän.
It's abandoned. It's got to sink.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
It's got to sink. Time to risk it. There's no other nearby contacts. I'm having her. Dave, take us up. I want her dead. That's not how you pick up kills. Yeah, it's true. She's abandoned. So we got that coming for us. Dave, down here. Get the diesel compressor going.
Herr Kaloi.
Right, Screwed. Get up on the main deck gun. Get up here. Screwed, get up here. Take your 2 extra crew members. We don't have time for this. We're going to pump some HE straight into her. Dave, get some HE up to the top gun. Take an extra 20 rounds of ammunition up to the top gun. Go.
Herr Kaloi.
Screwed. Come on now. I want that guy gone. There's the battleship. Manual mode. It's extremely long range. Don't know whether that's a hit. Can't tell. Trying to hit the largest part. I think those are hitting. I think they've just got to aim for the largest part of the superstructure. That was short. That was also short. Fuck. Just over the top. Hit. Fuck, they're shelling me. Fucker, catch fire! Catch fire, you shit! Fuck! Fuck, I'm getting shelled the shit out of. Right. All ahead flank, go. Give me diesels. Someone get on those fucking diesels.
Achtung! Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 12 Uhr. Kurs setzen.
I want him gone.
Kaloi.
Use some AP rounds.
Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken.
Oh! Oh! Go, 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 go!
Kapitän.
Right, crash dive, go, go, go. Come this way, you anuses. Don't turn towards them. Captain, drop this. Drop this and fucking leg it. Oh, big leak. Okay, they got a hit on us. Whereabouts is it? We could isolate the forward to. Okay. Get off of that. We need to keep going. We need to dive. Dive, dive, dive. Right? Army pilot, up out of bed. Block the leak. Drenthar, block this leak. Misfit, forward. Make the repair. Quick, quick, quick. Before we take any more hits. Someone's fucked, we're gonna leave him. We gotta stop the leaking. Come on, dive, dive, dive. Forward and plug the leaks. Slow them down. Misfit forward. You lads forward. We go down, down, down. Make the repairs, lads, quickly. Hold it. Hold it, we're doing alright. Why aren't we diving? Why aren't we diving? Hello? You blew the tanks. No, I didn't. I told her to go down. Take us down. Dive, dive, dive. Oh, I've got to let him make the repairs. Fuck, do not get hit again. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Misfit, you're going to come forward and sink us. Dave, you useless piece of shit. Flooding. Who's flooding? No one's flooding. Who's flooding the valves? Who's flooding the valves? Don't blow the tanks, flood them. Switch to electrics. Okay. We need to get water out. Him. Army pilot. First aid. Renthar's bailing water out of the forward torpedo room. Run the pump. Pump's efficiency is being lowered, but what can you do? Diesel compressor is fucking up our air. Turn this off. Go and grab some extra materials. Okay, he's getting water out. That's fine. Stabilise him. We don't have long. Pump's working. Hold us at 50 meters for now. We get away from those destroyers. Come out this way. Need max speed in the engines. You here. Coffee. No, you're in here, mate. You gotta get down here. I need top speed. No questions asked. I gotta get top speed. Keep getting water out of this forward room, lads. Doing well. Looks like it's high and dry for the moment. What are you fixing? No, I don't care about the torpedo. No, come here. Come here. Get on this. I need speed. I don't need you doing... Okay, I cannot command my crew. For fuck's sake. Stupid game. Slow yourself down. No, I've got to go fast.
Oh, yeah.
Now what are you doing? You're carrying water. Yeah, you're getting water out of the forward rooms, which is what I need you doing. Nearly got it all.
Herr Kaloy?
Good lads. You was in yourself, not the sub. AI is so fucked, yeah. I've just got to wait for them to drop off the water, I guess. I've got to be making more than 7 knots, chaps. Right.
Jawohl.
You, here.
Jawohl.
Go.
Befehl. Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 4 Uhr.
Take us down to 100. Ahead flank.
Schneller, schneller!
Don't have much time. They ping us on the active, we're in trouble, because we are in deep water. We got the Nelson at least. How are we doing for food? 9 days of food in the galley. That's fine. Screwed to navigation. There we go. Are you happy it's fixed now? Jesus Christ. Yeah, there we go. Speed's picking up. 8 knots.
Erledigt. Schaden repariert.
Thank you. Thank you for the repair. Thank you. Those torpedo tubes that we really needed when we got no torpedoes. Ah! You fuck. Right.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Ei, ei, Herr Kaloy.
Just gotta pick a direction and run. Ping me. I am fucked. Shit, he's got me dead to rights. He so has me. Deeper. The sea state is helping. There's nothing we can do, man. We just gotta run for it. Go south, circle behind them. It's an idea.
Bestätigt.
Good plan. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Have I turned off the pump for the bilge? Yes, it's off. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, get me away from these lunatics. Get me out of here!
Herr Kaloy.
Holy shit. Well done, crew. Excellent suggestion there on going south. Excellent stuff. We are away. Right. Up, 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 surface. Take us up. All the way up. Durenthar, run those pumps. Why is Durenthar spinning the... I didn't think Durenthar could spin the valves. Durenthar has become undesignated. You're a radio
Ei, ei,
officer.
Herr Kaloy.
Those tanks have been blown. We're coming up to the surface. Dave, sleep, misfit, to the electrics. Like so. A much better spot. You get some rest. Coming up. Save, I will do. Once we're up on the surface. At Long Live Quebec, there's been a game update. I see. Up we come. Pumps are using a lot of our diesel engines, or a lot of our electric engines, but should be fine. Once we come up, we can switch to the diesels. It's in the middle of a storm, but that makes it harder for them to detect me, so I'm very happy. 50 meters. Using a lot of our compressed air to try and empty the tanks. You can see these tanks are starting to get filled with compressed air, and that is forcing the water out, which is fantastic. Point of plays. Thank you very much for the 25 months, sir. How the hell are you? There we go. And out of the water we come. A head flank or a head full? We'll go a head full. And that is that. Oxygen's flooding in. Dave, come and run the diesel compressor. Not bad at all. Skipper, take 2 men up on the watch deck. Let's see what's going on. Weather is awful outside. Screwed, release us to daytime running. Very, very nice. We're going to save that there. And then we're going to begin our manoeuvre back to the harbour. Let's see how well we did with regards to the kill that we got. Very nice. Let's radio it in. Oh my god. That is a big old number. Very nice. Radioed in the kill. We're actually sinking the... Doesn't say how much we get for actually sinking it. Warship spotted. Well, we got a lot, basically. 42k, that's so much, yeah, it really is. Okay, what we need to do then is begin a slow, steady course back home. I want to get out of this fucking place. So we are out. Let's switch down to... We got so much fuel left. All we got to do is run up the thing. Can come directly north now, I reckon. Cut right up the middle. We want to get back to harbour for replenishment. We don't want to spend more days. We've only had 4 days at sea. We've expended all of our torpedoes. We have done really well, like really well. Might need to just zigzag a bit here. Try and draw it out a little bit. Lovely. That zigzag there is the equivalent, right? the equivalent of only having your card at a corner shop and there being a minimum card limit when you want to buy a drink. So you've got to like run up the meter, as it were. That is the U-boat equivalent of that action. Lovely. We'll come in. Yeah, we'll come in from the top. Nice one. Very nice. We are RTB. Yeah, that will go down really well. If only we had a war correspondent with us, that would have been big business. Very nice. Now it's just a case of getting back to the harbour, and then we're good to go. That storm is still going. Very nasty weather. Travel mode. Timed it about right. Oh. Jesus. Game. There we go. Lovely. And we can basically just crash into the harbour. Which is nice. It's also 18 hours until we research the T5 torpedo. It's very nice. We can just swing on in here. And just crash into the dock, basically. What I want to do. This is how I park. And... Bomph. There we go. Lovely. Right then. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. Not a bad patrol at all. Sinking of the Nelson is nothing to scoff at. Let's talk to the Admiralty. Let's get our rewards, if there are any. Very, very nice. There we go. So, Dave gains points to the next decoration. He's on his way to getting the German crossing gold. Repaired critical leak in the bows room. Let's have a look here. Mr. Misfit receives the Iron Cross. Decoration was established in 1813 by King Frederick Wilhelm III of Prussia. It has a long tradition in the German military. It's awarded for a single act of bravery in the field of battle. The black core is made of solid iron, and the frame is made of an alloy called German silver. Very nice. He's on his way to the next Iron Cross as well. Visited drifting U-boat, mined lost ship, repaired critical leak. He's on his way. Let's have a look here. Durenthar helped the other U-boat, and so he's on his way as well. Saved the life of Klaus Vogel. He's on his way to the Iron Cross. And then your boy here, Iron Cross Second Class. Scrooge receives. Iron Cross decoration was established in 1813 by Frederick Wilhelm III of Prussia. So on. He also gets the Iron Cross First Class. Is awarded for repeated acts of bravery in the field of battle. It is a higher tier of the Iron Cross decoration and comes in the pin form instead of the backing ribbon. He also gets the Iron Cross in gold. German Cross in gold is a newly established decoration awarded for repeated acts of bravery in combat. It's a higher rank than the Iron Cross and paves the way for the reputable Knight's Cross decoration. Crews commonly call this decoration the Fried Egg due to the shape it has. The Knight's Cross, it keeps going. The Knight's Cross is a very respectable decoration and granted for exceptional acts of bravery, the highest type of decoration in the German military. This core is made of iron and the frame is 800 grade silver. Oh my god, 280 points for sinking the Nelson. Jesus Christ. Look at it! Christ above. Look at that. Well done. And then the skipper gets the Knight's Cross and then contributed to the sinking of the Nelson, which is fantastic. Nelson class battleship engaged and destroyed. We were told to go out there and sink 10,000 tons. We came back with 30,000 tons. Sunk a load of ships, one submarine, short Sunderland, and everything else in between, which is very, very nice. What I could do is, it's probably worth getting the 25%. Oh, everyone's got a level up pretty much there. Army pilot, let's get you sorted there, matey. Skills, we want to get you. The officer meets all class requirements for the mission for the missions in headquarters. Oh, very nice. Durenthar, I'm guessing you've got the same thing. Nope, we're going to get you trained as a medic, Durenthar. Good stuff. So, the officer provides medical help without the use of first aid kit. With the first aid kit, it is done twice as fast as normal. So, saves on med kits. Misfit here, let's level you up. What do you have? You can... assignments performed by the officer in headquarters are done 35% faster. Then I'm guessing Dave has a very similar thing going on here. Oh no, he can cook. This officer can be assigned to work in the galley or provide a discipline bonus for the crew while working there. So you are the chef. Not bad at all there, chaps. Right then. Let's see what we've got then. So we can't... I don't think we can upgrade the ship anymore. So that's all the levels up. We've got all of them. We're tippy-top on the conning tower. But apart from things like hydrophone and stuff, we've got the top one of them. Hydrophone and like radar detectors and stuff are the next highest. Show me what we've got in terms of supplies then. So I need to grab food and stuff. Also need to grab some more coffee, so we'll do that. We'll just do a brief supply run. Let's grab some more small arms. We'll grab 4 more small arms, one for every officer. Food, we need more potatoes on board. We've got the vegetables, we've got sausages, we need to take on some more bread. Do we need to take on more bread? We definitely want to take on the veg. Let's take on the fish. And we'll take on maybe some exotic fruits as well. Oh, there we go, the bread's up here. We also need to take on some repair equipment, and we need to take on more ammunition for definite. So the deck gun upstairs needs to be topped up with all the HE ammunition it can get, pretty much. 38 rounds of HE ammunition will do. In the storeroom downstairs, we can fill up on that one. So now we've got a shitload of HE ammo, which is nice. That's great. The flak guns need to have their high explosive ammos refreshed. So we'll get all of them topped up, which is nice. Storerooms are good. Torpedoes. I can get T5s in the not too distant future, so I'm tempted to get them. Let's grab this and grab that. Very nice. And then we can wait the 2 days that it's going to require to get all of them. That will complete our research. Excellent stuff. T5. Oh, here we go. The G7ES Zornkönig torpedo. Excellent stuff. Let's try and research some other things. So we can get better accumulators. We can get a better radar detector. Radio man, definitely worth getting that on. Let's get just your man on here. Doesn't seem to matter. 11 days to complete research. That's fair enough. Right. What we're going to do then. Come in here, show me what we've got. We've been away for 2 days. Let's see what other food supplies we have on board. So we can get tippy top on veg. We can max out on cheese. We can max out on spuds. We can grab some more fish. We can't max out on bread though. Right, if we click goodbye. Second research slot. We could get that, or we could get another officer. Let's see here. Let's send our boy over to your man. And then let's see the favours menu. We have 2 reputation. So what we can do is we can increase headquarters influences to 2, allows to run 2 missions simultaneously, and to increase our officers on board to 7. So we've spent 2 reputation there. So what we can do is we can go back into the headquarters now. We can assign another mission, namely, let's see here, accumulators Mark II, military stash, military equipment, replace more parts of medical kits, potassium absorbers will become available. Accumulators 2, we could go with that. Let's go with better accumulators. Excellent. That's going to take what? That's going to take not long, basically. So everybody's there. That's great. Oh, for some reason your man's missing his torso. Right then, let's take a look at maybe getting another officer on board, shall we? Now, I wanted an extra mechanic if I could. Let's take a look here. Show me the crew. I am missing 2 auxiliary crew members, so let's grab both of them. So I do have a spare engineer, I just can't take him with me because he's doing research at the moment. Interesting. Engineer. Yeah, I'm going to take that engineer that's doing all the research, but I'm going to have to wait until he's done, which means I can do that in a moment. Let's go and declare ourselves as on vacation. Let's go to 25%. Yeah, let's do this one. German Alps. So having time to think, your crew gains 25% extra experience from the last patrol because it was such a good patrol. And due to contact with politicians, everything will be a lot better. So let's do that one. Crew is going to be away. Let's start our vacation. Buy torps first. You got me there. Well, I kind of want the better torpedoes. I can buy some now with 8 days left. Skipper, let's show me what you've got. We should have some T5 torpedoes in here now. Yes, we do. We've got Tier 5 torpedoes. I don't know why they are different, or if they are better, or how they are better, but we are taking them.
Oh,
we probably also want to take some... We don't have any T4s, I've noticed. We've gone straight to T5. Captain Gingerbeard, thank you very much there for the 21 months, sir. Welcome, welcome. We could probably... Do we want to take some T1s? No, we can't really. We can only either take... We can either take T5. It doesn't say what it is. I don't know what the... Get T3s. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get T3s as a supplement. And another T3 there. Then we can get another couple of T5s in a little while. Okay, so in terms of research then, accumulators researched, accept, accumulator 3. Now we don't want another leader, so we can get the leader over here to do this one, and then we're going to take Felix Schmidt with us on the next patrol, so we need him to be available. Right. Lovely. Right then, item task production completed. Visit port if you'd like to refit your U-boat. Excellent. Right then, can I send the officer on this one? I can. I can send Manfred Becker. Let's send Manfred Becker. To check Felix Schmidt. No, we want to send Manfred Becker. Let's do it. So Manfred Becker's going to do that one. Get the better accumulators. We want to come over here and get those better accumulators installed. So, oh, we can get the anti-radar snorkel as well. Let's do that. I forgot I didn't have that. Better accumulators here. 50%. Going to take 6 days. That's going to mean we could even get slightly more of those torpedoes. We've got potassium absorbers now. So yeah, they loaded up like a smattering of them. That's fair enough. Right, let's load up a T5, a T5. Any more T5s? No, just T3s really. Let's just max out on T3s. The stern torpedo room actually needs loading. We can get T3s for that one. Right, that's all getting done. G7 torpedo, G7 ES. The acoustic homing torpedo required a distance of 400 meters to lock onto the target after launch at After at least 2 unconfirmed instances of U-boat sinking after being allegedly hit by their own torpedoes, the BDU ordered the submarines to dive to 60 metres and go completely silent after the launch of acoustic torpedoes to minimise the risk. Interesting. T5, very top left hand, was there? That's too late now, I've bought them. Yeah, we got 1 spare. We got two, that's fine. Plenty of acoustic homing ones. Very, very nice. That's all getting fitted in. Ship's going to be getting upgraded nicely here. Loads of extra supplies on board now. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. We can grab more of that. We can grab a little bit more bread. Vegetables we're maxed out on. We could grab some exotic fruit. Let's do that. Can't get any more cheese. Right then. Let us just quickly take down some more food to the galley here. Let's try and max out on veg. Or maybe not max out. Let's put a little bit more veg in there. Like 36 veg. And then let's dump in the remainder of the cheese. And then that frees up a slot. So that gives us a fairly good spread there. And then we can grab one more food slot of, say, sausages. Let's go with canned meat, in fact. Canned meat, because we've already got fresh fish. Right then. Skip time for 6 days. While we wait for supplies and torpedoes to be unloaded. We got the anti-radar coated snorkel now. Unknown contact. We've got to wait 1 more day. Why are we waiting 1 more day? Don't know. Don't know why we've got to wait 1 more day. Show me what we got. Food-wise, we're doing great. Just grab, like I say, we're just trying to fill up on as much food as we can. Just so we can take as much with us into the field as possible. So that we don't get caught short while we're out and about. Which is obviously the key, isn't it? It's the real trick. Right then. We've got all the upgrades that we can. We're going to be off duty for 3 more days. Have I refueled? I have not. Don't think I did. Well, there you go. That's another couple of days at harbour. Fuel. Max out on that. That won't take long. Yeah, I'll take... Yeah, in fact, they did it straight away. Lovely. Right then. In terms of the galley then, let's come down here. How's it doing? So we've got a little bit of fresh veg and everything that we need to put in there. We've got some bread. We've got some meats. That looks fine to me. That's going to be excellent. We got a shit... How much food have we actually got then? We've got enough food for 34 days at sea. Are you my daddy, Beck? Apparently. Right. Good stuff then. Let's take on our extra crew member then. So, if I come over here to meet Mr. Citrus, I want to manage the crew for the next adventure. Let me untick my engineers in terms of Misfit and Dave. Click exit, go back in. Let's get ourselves... Mr. Schmidt, Misfit and Dave in that order. Goodbye. Mr. Schmidt, welcome on board, sir. You are going to be one of our new crew members here. You are not the chief engineer. I'm going to have you as the quartermaster. Let's see here. It's responsible for providing ammunition for the ship's weapons and food supplies in the kitchen. So we're going to take you on board, sir. You are our new engineer. So you are quartermaster there, sir. Right then. With regards to you, we need to get someone volunteering in chat. Quartermaster. Should I have him with an officer's cap? Can I get him with a different officer's cap? No, just a normal officer's cap. Yeah, there was some of them get like a beret, but you don't seem to have access to that. Interesting stuff. Do we I guess we could leave you with this on. No. No, we've only got 1 chief engineer. We'll get you without it. Lovely stuff. Right then, so who's going to be on board there, chat? Mr. Schmidt? Looks a bit like, down here he looks a bit like, you know, Inglourious Bastards, the Jew hunter. I don't know why. I'm getting clearly on the wrong boat. Right then, in terms of a volunteer, let's take on board... You need to level Screwed up as well. I will do that for you. Let's take... Twardy. Welcome on board, mate. Twardy boy, there you go. You are our new chief engineer. Or, well, our new quartermaster, I should say. Screwed also has a leveled up that I missed, apparently. Let's have a look here. Oh, there we go. Expert performs. Assignments performed by the officer in headquarters are done 35% faster. We obviously want to get to the good stuff a little bit later on, but, you know, it's not bad for the most part. We're doing okay for XP. Right then, I would say we are all fully loaded and ready to go. I think maybe the rear torpedo tube is missing. Yep, it's missing one T3, so we'll grab that, and then we are good to go. Show me what we've got. We've got loads of stuff. Do we need more food? We can always grab some, because we have it in storage here. Cheese we can't take any more of. Vegetables we can top on. That we can top up on. And then that looks good to go to me. What we could eventually do as well is cut down on food for the sake of taking more AAA ammunition in storage. I will probably do that next time, but we'll see how we go, because the deck guns are fully laden at the moment, so that should be good enough. Plenty of T5s and T3s all in smattering, which is great. Ships all upgraded and ready to go. All I need to do now then, I think that was it, rear torpedo. Yeah, I didn't do that. Like a daft sod. There we go, stern torpedo room. T3 in there. Memory of a fish. And then 20 hours off duty to load. You have the better radar detector, do I? God, I'm being really inefficient with my management of time here. So I do. Radar detector Mark IV. That's going to be off duty. God, we're spending ages off duty trying to get the ship all leveled up. Oh, more research. Oh, God, better accumulators. Save us. Right, military stashes. Don't know what this is all about. Let's take... Can't take Manfred... Why can't I take that? You don't have any officers... Your man's a leader. Manfred Becker's a leader. Okay. What about over here? Is he literally a leader? Okay, well, we can't do any more research for the moment. We'll have to see if we can get some other officers. Or maybe it's because, like, I didn't say that he'd accepted it. Wait there. Headquarters. Do I have to... There we go. I think I have to accept it, and then I can send him. There we go. Lovely. So doing that. Then we've got that installing. And we need to get the accumulators as well. Jesus, do me a favour, chat. Right, that's the engines, the accumulators. We've now got top accumulators for 24,000. 8 days at harbour. 10 days in all. And then that's it. We're not going to buy any more food or anything. We're just going to leave it as we are. Lovely. Do you know how long a 124-month subscription is? Not a clue. There we go. Task reward complete. What is this? Oh, we got a budget. Don't need more budget. We'll get the other one just to tick it off. And I think that's us good to go then. Right then. So, Twardy, you are our, obviously, Mr. Boatswain, sir. Jorenthar, Army Pilots, Screwed, and Citrus. Very, very nice. Loads of U-boats here. Sell T3 and get T5? No, I'll keep what T5s I have for the moment. Just for now. Right then, so I am going to save that there as a new game save. We've been going for about 3 hours on the dot there. Also, 800 people. 800 people watching. Holy fucking shit. That's insane. Oh, we're good to have you in there. Yeah, 10 fucking years, that's it. It's a bit more than 10 years. Right then, you researched so much the war is over. That's the one. So I'm going to find somebody to pass you onto this fine afternoon here. Hopefully they'll make use of your time like I have. So click no, and we want to go yes to the exit. There we go. How's the corona after 3 hours of streaming? Not too bad. 800 poxwalkers, that's it. It's only about 20 people. That's the one. Right then, who is online there? So, Mr. Blade. We're going to pass you on to Mr. Blade again, who's currently doing some Stardew Valley. Why is Blade playing? Feel free to give Blade some shit for playing Stardew Valley. I don't know why he's playing it, but we'll pass on over to him. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all had a nice time. Hopefully you've all enjoyed U-Boat, and we'll be back this evening hopefully to play some games. It really does depend on how I'm feeling, if obviously any symptoms get worse. And yeah, we'll see you all soon. So thanks again, folks, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.